guys know it is Drunken Chat, son. Chat, son.
Hello, my friends. Hello. Welcome to It's Drunken Chat, son. Unfortunately, Mel had to go walk them streets and make that Skrilla, so he will not be around with us tonight. But we still got a really great freaking crew hanging out with us tonight. I already see some of y'all freaking blowing up their freaking chat. Hey, I am Chitlins. Don't be using my government name anymore, man. Freaking, y'all be saying that shit with disgrace, man. Fuck that. Call me Chitlins from now on, and then I'm gonna freaking go ahead, freaking let the rest of y'all freaking go ahead and talk. But just so y'all know, freaking, there's also a Comic Crusaders Twitch, and we are pushing out some of the video through the Comic Crusaders YouTube, and I think the super chats are also enabled on that. We're testing that out. If y'all wanted to bless some of these gentlemen with some Skrilla, so just be aware of that. In the meantime, fellas, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Yeezy Yee. You can also catch me on the Ninth Wonders channel, which I'm not sure where he's at, but he should probably be joining us shortly. You can also catch me on The Amazing with Brian McClay. And I was previously on Nearing Nirvana tonight, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I unfortunately missed that, but it's all right, man. I had to freaking get that dad nap in. Another person who did not get that dad nap in because he was freaking throwing bows and trying to make a little bit of Skrilla. Ultra Damus.
Ultradamus.
Okay.
Yeah, every now and then I get a psychic message from the future, and that's what I come back and relay to you guys as the Spec Matrix. But people want to take it for granted. It's fine. But I'm here to just hang out and have a good time for a little bit tonight. I do got to, Remo knows, pads and rotors on all four corners. That's what's on my agenda tomorrow. A 6,000 pound gross vehicle weight vehicle. It's going to be fun. Splendid.
Blind Adam, head of Project Pegasus, is in the house. What's going on, brother?
As Captain Project Pegasus, sir. I'm doing well. Wednesday night was a blast. I don't think I have, for the first time in a while, I don't think I have a guest for this upcoming Wednesday.
Oh, you didn't, man. I'm sorry, man. But once again, I had to get that dad nap in, man. Freaking trying to. Hey,
yeah, you missed
y'all
the
be funny, but y'all be going hard sometimes till like 11 o'clock at night, man. Like goddamn, like no. Y'all cool people, man. But I'm not trying to freaking explain to my wife why I'm spending so much time with the adult performers as well as they are.
I'll talk to Mrs. Chillin. I'll explain everything. I'll take the blame. I am the corrupter of souls. I am the innovator of perversion.
I love it when I hear somebody go, I'll explain to your wife.
Exactly.
You sure?
So the man that puts the BR in Big Remo, what's going on, brother?
What's happening, fellas? Happy Friday. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me on Instagram, chopping it up, whatnot, in a couple of weeks. I'm going to do a little pop-up real quick and just to make myself known and get my feet wet. And then after that, fade to black again. But catch me on Drunken Chat and Comic Hall Crew once we huddle up and have some more shows. But yeah, man.
All right, we got the first speculative question of the night. AOA asks.
Yes, of course you sell on the news. You sell on any news.
Do I sell my Exiles number 3 and Captain Carter number 1 and 25 now?
Yeah, and now's also a good time to be buying and flipping those Avengers Forever number 4s.
Mm-hmm.
The hater book.
Yep.
Let's see. Coming into the Jackson or
I'd probably sell the Exiles 3 before I sell the Captain Carter, but they're all for sale.
Now's the time to be selling.
There was on it. It was on the list. Sell it.
You want it? I got it.
All right, let's get into a little bit of stuff because I wanted to get to some of the most pressing stuff. Freaking Neil Adams. For those that don't know, probably everybody here knows, and everybody out there knows that Neil Adams, at the age of 80, passes away today. You know, his bibliography, man, just goes on and on and on and on, man. Just and a lot of like quality work. Um, freaking so sad to pass. See him sad to see him pass. And just interesting to see how already some of these people are freaking jumping out there to capitalize on it. But no, no, big ups to him, and congratulations on ending a great freaking career. But hopefully his legacy will be a lot stronger than some of the other ones that passed away. What's going on, Ninth Wonder?
Damn, y'all started the show without me. If y'all don't want me to be on a motherfucker, just say that.
Well, we got to get into
Where's
it because
Neal at?
he had to walk the streets. It was like he says he's got to work, but he's in New York.
I mean,
it's 1 o'clock in the
You
morning.
never sleep, right?
I'm
All night, or
believe
you
that.
don't go to sleep. You just go to work. You know what I'm saying? You go straight to work.
I'm starting not to believe that work bullshit. I think Mel be lying.
Oh, he working. He working.
Mel be-
It's just what is he
He
working?
was in the chat for a second, but I think he probably working now.
He was just texting me, so I don't know what he working on.
He's working on bullshit, and is what he's working on.
Speaking on fucking.
Yeah. Oh wow.
There you go.
All right, so here's what I really wanted to get into. Look, it's been a while since I did one of these. It's been a while. I mean, I've been telling y'all freaking stay liquid because some bullshit like this was going to happen.
Sir.
This is not one day. This was not 1 week. This has been for the last month. A whole lot of red on this, gentleman. A whole lot of red. Talking about from Apple, Google. I think Microsoft is actually starting to recover a little bit. But the main ones that I'm looking at, that would affect our industry that we have an interest in is going to be, that top joint, freaking Disney, Amazon, Netflix, maybe a little bit of Verizon. Look, freaking.
I just looked at my hands; they're still made of diamond.
I go this one. I told everybody stay liquid. Just stay liquid. Just get ready. Get ready. Because it's going. And I don't even think this is it. This is not it. I think it's got a little bit more to go. In fact, it wasn't you that was on me with the last time at Nirvana. I think it was Red Hood when we were on Nirvana, and I actually talked about some of this stuff. So this is at 355 right now. And you can check Netflix is currently at like 190.
Yeah, it's because they keep canceling all their good shit. All right, and I don't expect anybody to continue to pay for a subscription when they continuously cancel shit 1 and 2 seasons in that obviously have rave reviews and good amount of people like wanting the content. But they're all like, we're going to cancel it. Cowboy Bebop, canceled. What was the other one? Altered Carbon, canceled after 2 seasons. It's like a whole bunch of shit gets shit canned at Netflix, and it's always too soon.
We don't even watch it. Like we forgot we have it. I just remember that it was on there, and we'll click, and my wife will be like, "Oh, let me see what's on there." But every month we're for maybe like the last 2 years, we've been like, "Man, we just got to cancel it," and we just don't cancel it. But
DT in the live chat. Oh, don't you worry, I live down here. I can tell you all about this mess. Everybody's going ham down here, pointing fingers at people. And then the governor just goes, "Don't worry, Disney gonna pay for that shit." And look, I just gotta say this: anybody who thinks a company worth $200 billion before debts, $97 billion net, that has $1 billion in any kind of owed money, you think we're gonna let them just fucking walk? No, they're gonna pay that $1 billion that they owe. The only reason they even owe it is because they were paying taxes to themselves. So basically, they got themselves into a $1 million deficit by mismanaging themselves. And I think that's a little bit fucked up when you start like really digging in and like understanding.
Let's give context to it, right?
Yeah,
So
they're
you're
paying
right,
themselves
you're
to
right,
create
but
Reedy
you're
Creek
right.
Water
But let's give
District.
context to it. They had already been losing money because they lost out on all the money from the Carnival cruises, right?
Yeah.
People had more money that they knew what to do with for expenditures, yet they couldn't spend it on carnivals because carnivals were all shut down. Then they started losing a whole bunch of money when it comes to overseas, especially when it comes to China, because China just wasn't playing their shit. Then they started buying a whole bunch of licenses and everything, and it just
Somebody
wasn't
echoing
doing it.
back.
Yeah. I'm sorry, say again?
Somebody is echoing bad.
Let me. Maybe that's me. But the look, let's see. But you know, and then it was once again. Sometimes it comes to fruition when the bills are due, right? Because you can get away with having bad debt for a little while, but when the bills are due, you've got to freaking make sure everything is squared away. And then when it comes to this political stuff, I don't. Once again, we don't go to the parks to listen to get in debt endowed with that political stuff, right? Um, they should have just stayed out of it. Just let it play out. N- Nobody should, of course, talk to Disney. Of course, look, especially as a stockholder, right? It's bad enough that if you're a stockholder that you're not getting your dividends, which was just what we used to get back in the day, and now they're not giving it out. That's the main thing. That's why a lot of people are really jumping ship when it comes to the preferred shares. They okay, first of all, I'm not getting my dividends, and then you got all this freaking debt coming up, and then your your most profitable stuff is this Disney Plus. The most profitable things for your movies and stuff is Disney Plus, and then your last series right now, Moon Knight, was kind of right. So no, look, it's not looking good, and this was that's what it was at about a month ago. I think it's at like 116 right now for or for Disney Plus.
But that just go back to what I was saying last week that Marvel really hasn't had the past year hasn't really been that great for Marvel. Um, in comic book speculation, we just look at it from the point of, oh, the Marvel books, are selling for the most right now. But if you really just going back and looking at this content, Disney Plus hasn't been the game changer that they hoped it would be, and the content that they have put on Disney Plus, let's just be honest, it hasn't been that great. You look at these movies, Shang-Chi, Internals, what else came out? Black Widow. None of it was just that great.
Dude, Moon Knight's been in Moon Knight for 5 minutes. Total.
Moon Knight trash.
He been in that show. I've been trying to make excuses for that show, man. I watched this last episode. Moon Knight has been in Moon Knight a total of 5 minutes.
That's what I was just telling my wife. I say, man, they ain't have no damn the part of the superhero show is seeing the hero get in the suit and beat up bad people, bro. At the end of the day, that's the number one thing that people want to see. And as much as people crap on those DC CW shows, you gonna see the Flash in the suit a lot, bro. You gonna see Grant Gustin in that suit a lot. Yeah, they show him as Barry Allen because that's a part of it, but look, I just go by the logic of a broken clock is right, 2 times a day at least. But you can do a lot of good, but eventually you're gonna start doing some bad. And I feel like that honeymoon period is over for Marvel. Yeah, it was a good long run there. Things were real sweet. Everybody was loving it, but they've been making some questionable decisions, and then all of this stuff that Disney done got themselves into on top of that is not making it any better in the eyes of public perception. And I've been saying these companies got to stop over dedicating themselves to social issues that are personal choices at the end of the day. And I say that because you could give a man dying of thirst a cup of water, and he gonna say, "Oh, the water was too cold." You can't please everybody. You can do exactly what a person tell you to do, and they still gonna be unhappy. And these companies that's doing too much to try to appease social issues, they about to learn that the hard way. They about to learn that the hard way. Stop doing stuff because you think it's cool or it's hip or it's what people want to do. Dedicate yourself to issues that you actually care about. So that way, when you end up in a kerfuffle like this, you willing to accept the losses and live and die by the decisions that you make for your company.
They should just be taking care of
Hey,
that.
hold up. Hey, Joseph Pantalon, he's up there talking about the hippo was hot, right? That hippo. You need to go. You need to get some religion in you, sir. Jesus or No Shoe or Mephisto or something. That is not what we're about here, sir. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that could be a Disney ride, though.
It's just, man, bro, you really, man, I really hate to see it because I don't, nobody wants to get on these shows and talk about social issues and things of that nature, but these companies make it to where it's almost unavoidable, like just even DC is in a similar, not a similar situation, but a funny position because Ezra Miller is beating everybody in their mama ass, and now they don't even know if they can release this damn movie because it's not Grant Gustin, but Ezra Miller out here fighting like the baby, the rapper, the baby.
Yeah.
Him and baby, they beating somebody up every week.
He beating up men and women.
Flash. I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
And he beating up women too. Like,
yeah, Flash beating up men and women.
But see, me personally,
look,
he identifies non-binary as far as I remember. So it's like
he says, "Hey,
beater."
He says, "Hey,
he's an equal opportunity ass kicker."
He said he came out there. He said, "My name is Ezra, and my hands are rated E for everybody."
Everybody, he's an EBK. He said anybody can get
it. Everybody can catch these hands if they really want to.
These hands serve a higher power.
He said, "Okay." Nate 38 says, "Now it's because it's not about the story anymore; it's about the message." I would have to agree on that one. Even Captain Carter.
I don't care about what the companies should be neutral. Just take care of your employees regardless of what they identify as. Just make sure they're taken care of and you'll be fine. You don't got to go fight those battles for them in the public. Just take care of them when they need the help that you need to give them. That's all.
Get your stars off cocaine would be the first step. I'm just saying.
Hey, you can even supply them the cocaine, but I'm just saying.
No, man.
Don't go and tell it. Don't be
so the problem
out in public and fight for drugs to be legal. You know what I mean?
The problem is you can have your stars on cocaine, but you can't have them so doped up that when their wife starts beating on them, they can't defend themselves.
Send them to Oregon for that shit if they really want that life.
Yes, I know I'm going down to the bad place, but all right. 78 points of articulation is asking. So Ninth, what is your favorite comic book right now?
That's a good question. Shit. Man, I mean, honestly, I read more old stuff than I do current comic books. And then a lot of stuff that I really like, everything is miniseries nowadays. Like a lot of indies is miniseries. So I was really liking Dark Blood, but of course that was a miniseries. The Last Ronin just ended. A lot of stuff just recently ended for me. I suffered through crossover, all 13 issues of that. We should all be able to cash that in and get a refund because that was the biggest scam in comic book history. But really lately, man, I just been trying to go back and read like Moon Knight because I'm trying to like hold on, maybe
you're missing something.
Yeah,
right?
maybe I just don't understand this Moon Knight stuff because my wife, she loves Moon Knight. Paul, who does cover picks with me, he loves Moon Knight. But here's the problem with that. They both into that geeky ass Egyptian pyramid mummy bullshit.
Right.
That,
But yeah, so the thing
that
is,
me,
so there was three elements that they went into. Yes, absolutely. They leaned heavily into the Egyptian mythology to give it a structure. They're leaning also into the karma stuff, the Indian Pashtu freaking karma stuff. So keep an eye out on the colors because they're using color schemes. But then the third thing is the digital codes. There's a lot of digital codes that are, in fact, I think there's at least two that everybody's already been talking about, but I've seen more. That if you click on it, you get the freaking comic book and all that other stuff. So there's a lot of digital stuff that they try to integrate. You just got to look out for that stuff.
I know, but I want the story to be about him already established in like fighting crime. Like, man, I don't care about like this is a deep ass backstory. You're giving like you're getting deep into his character, and if you don't have any, like if you don't know for sure that this is going to be a multi-series like a multi-season series, then you're building up a character that like you're not even going to have in the long run. Like, you know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
So the problem, I always say that the problem with if you're going to do a mentally ill character, right, you can't just start him out mentally ill, right? You got to show him doing his normal everyday stuff, being really good at his everyday stuff. Then you got to then I got to be there to slowly watch as his whole life falls apart, and I gotta go, oh no! That's what I would have said. I want to, oh no, he's fucking up. Oh, I never got that from the minute he walked on the freaking stage. He's crazy.
Yeah,
he's crazy. He's handcuffing himself to the fucking
off top. He was a nut.
Yeah,
like, you already know.
I kind of like how they did. I like how they did that for Legion, though, right? That like he's kind of living like a normal life, and then like all of a sudden it's like it jumps all over the place, right? And you kind of get more of that backstory of what happened.
Right, but it was too much too quickly. That's the only thing, right?
The flashbacks were what was off-putting to me because it was like you're flashing back to like serious shit that happened 2 days prior to where you murdered like 30 people. How'd you get back into the bed? Like, you know what I mean? Like how did you and then now he's jumping around and it's like, am I being drugged? Am I not? Am I in my own head? Am I really in this room? You know what I mean? Like, I love what they're doing, but it's like, dude, like this is too much. There's one episode.
So we've only got one more episode, and it was just supposed to be a placeholder until Doctor Strange.
Is that what it is? I didn't want that for him.
Right. So that is a great point, Ultra. As Knife proceeds to show us how shitty Marvel is right now, we got to remember is that a lot of this stuff was actually supposed to have happened a year ago. The whole Doctor Strange 2 movie was supposed to have come out a year ago.
Yeah.
The Marvels movie, it was supposed to have come out like right around now. Now it's not happening for another year from now. Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse, that was supposed to have come out already. Black Panther supposed to have been out there already. There's a whole bunch of stuff that was supposed to happen already, but they keep pushing it back, either because of the pandemic or freaking production issues or whatever. So, we want to give them some grace on this, but they got to get it together. I mean, freaking take your time, right? If you got so much time, take your time to freaking tell the story. I want more of the time that they took to do the WandaVision. Like, that was impeccable to me. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but that was impeccable to me.
No, more than 6 episodes though, wasn't it? Wasn't it like 9 or something like that?
Yeah, do 9 episodes.
I feel like Moon Knight needs like 3 more episodes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like 6 ain't like, what are you doing? Like in this 6, I mean, you want me to want more? Yeah, maybe, but it's like, dude, I'm not waiting a year for that. I'm gonna forget, and I'm not gonna rewatch the series. You know what I mean?
Right. Unless it has like that one thing that happens, it goes, oh crap! Now I gotta go back and watch.
But see, that was my whole thing because I was like, remember, DC had a nice little row going. Aquaman was good. They had Shazam was good.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
The first one. Right.
The first one, yeah. But then they dropped that Wonder Woman 84, and everybody was like, "Oh, look at that! Oh, DC, they can't do nothing right. They can't do nothing right." Okay, they messed up one time, and it wasn't that was just a horrible movie. It was just too damn long, and it was a bunch of unnecessary stuff in there. I'm pretty sure if they made a version of that, but that was like they knocked 30 minutes off of it, it would be a much better movie. But then this past year, like I said, they had Titans, they had Lois and Superman, they had the Batman. They of course Laura likes freaking Moon Knight. Good lord. But I feel like these companies, obviously Marvel is way more ahead because they did the smart thing and built, continuity within a movie universe. And DC should have did that a long time ago. They should have rolled that Nolan Batman stuff into, a universe with its own continuity and at least tried to work it that way. But, Marvel had a plan and they executed that. But now they kind of rested on some of their laurels, I think. And they letting these directors and actors get in there and play around with their source material too much and turning these shows into a spectacle. Even with WandaVision, even though that was good, like a lot of the callbacks to these random 70s and 80s and 90s and 2000s TV shows, like that's cute, but that's not what we're here to see at the end of the day. I mean,
Well, what I do need is just like any homage cover, there's a structure that I'm familiar with, right? So that's why I think that whole 40s, 50s, 70s through the 90s freaking TV shows was absolutely freaking awesome, right?
yeah, it was
The rest of
it
these
was great, but
the rest of these series, they need that. Like the Falcon and Winter Soldier, they probably should have set that back in the 80s, just given it some type of 80s structure or something like that. Black Widow, they needed that as well. They could have did that, but kind of flashback to what was going on with the Red Guardian or something like that. Give me some structure that I'm familiar with. Other than
yeah.
that, they just went this, that, the other thing, boom, boom, boom. Now I've already forgotten about the movie, already, man. It's it, and God bless them. They're gonna keep putting out stuff, but how much longer are they going? Like you said, how much longer are they going to be able to rest on their laurels about this stuff? Freaking DC's figured out something, right? They figured out, hey, you know what? We don't have to necessarily do a connected universe. We can do one shots, and we don't have to do the big characters all the time, right? We can just do small characters, like Shazam. He's a big character, but his own universe is a little bit smaller. Let's do a Joker one shot.
They're about to do Black Manta.
Yeah, I've been telling people about Black Manta in the direction that they've been going with DC. They're trying to make it. They're trying to make Black Manta and the Aquaman world DC's freaking Wakanda.
Yeah,
It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, you read the last one. That was basically what it was. It was him. They were trying to create the narrative that basically that he was the true ruler of Atlantis.
Mm-hmm.
Like people were the it wasn't Aquaman. It was him.
Yeah, but it's not Black Manta. It's his son, though. I forget.
The story's a little convoluted, but it's
Black Ray. Black Ray, maybe.
It was Devil Ray or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But I mean, and I'm not even a DC guy, but that story was dope. I thought that shit was dope.
Yeah. So they did the one shot. They decided they got HBO Max now, so they decided to do Peacemaker, which was amazing.
Yeah, Peacemaker was good.
Because Black Manta is going to be the dude that plays in that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, where he's driving the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
So that dude is supposed to be. I guess he played him already in the Aquaman movie or whatever. But they're going to do that. They said I just saw him. He's going to be on there. So I think that shit might be good, man, and that might kind of DC. When I start swinging DC's way, man. I mean, and like Nye said, man, some of those stories and the characters are more identifiable, and they might get a nice little run going. Because a lot of people know these DC characters just because they sit up.
But saying so, are you telling me that people don't want more Morbius?
Wow.
Once again, Aaron knows because I've been harping about, hey, freaking vampires are coming back, y'all. Vampires are coming back. This is gonna be the one that's gonna bring them back. And then I put the shit on. I had no idea what the hell I was watching.
They don't understand
And
that
once
Blade
again,
is the only thing that can bring vampires back.
Yeah, I got an advanced copy, and I was like, okay, maybe the copy that I got was just shitty because it's got, hey, for your considerations here, And I'm like, oh, and then it turns out that I'm not the only one that thought this was a shit movie. So in the meantime, Sony, this one dropped to like $80 for a Sony. IDW, I have been telling people about IDW for a while. It's cheaper to cheap right now. I think it should go a little bit cheaper, maybe like around $1.20. When I started telling people about IDW, it was like around $3.99, I believe, or something like that. Embracer Group, y'all need to know about that one. This one is the company that owns Dark Horse right now.
Oh, is that gaming company?
Yeah, it's a gaming company. Yeah.
How do they own Dark Horse and like? Oh man.
Yeah, they own it. And nobody knew it. They just came out of
Be a
nowhere.
good or a bad thing, man. I mean, that could be a bad thing. I mean, they might not know the first thing about publishing comic books.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to know anything. They just got to freaking fund them a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah.
In the meantime, Dark Horse also has, deals with Netflix. So if Dark Horse is going to do any movies, Netflix is going to help them produce it. And I forget the name of the other company that's supposed to be on their tip when it comes to doing all this stuff.
All you need is Hellboy. I mean, he's already set. Well, he's got 3 movies already and a ton of
and I don't understand why they stopped it.
Stupid. I don't understand. Those movies are all good. Every last one of them.
Amazon, and this one was really surprising because they were supposed to do a $10 billion split. They were at 3,090 about a month ago. Now they're at 2,400. So they dropped off $600. And we're still trying to figure out what's going on with this. This is the Discovery Warner Brothers deal. I wouldn't go off of the numbers right now, but this one was $24.40 about a month ago. Now it's down to $18.15, so $6. So
didn't they fire a whole bunch of people?
Yes. So the word was, oh no, we Discovery was like, oh no, we can't do what those guys do, so they're going to stay on. They're going to stay on. We need those executives to do it, and then next thing you know, it was like maybe 2 weeks ago. They started, leaving boxes in their office for them to pack their shit.
Damn.
Started freaking doing a walkout. So that's don't. So when it comes to debt, that's the one thing that I don't like is when they start firing executives because you got to give them their golden parachutes or whatever, right? So that's more money because you can't just fire executives. You got to fucking give them money just to fucking walk away.
Yeah, you got to give them parachutes.
Andre Snell says, I like Phantasm movie. Is he talking about, he must mean the cartoon?
Nah, the ball, right? The little.
Yeah. The old 80s joint.
Yeah, that shit was.
Yeah, I fucking love that. Out of all the movies, out of all the movies when I was a kid, that fucking freaked me out, man. That one was the most off-putting, man. Just some old dude who would come around a corner, not even just looking at that weird ass look. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
He was like a mortician. He had those little balls drill into your head, and one had a knife, or it had a knife and then would drill into your skull. Yeah, those balls were something tough, man. Phantasm was dope.
All right, let's get into some quick notes. This is notes I got from.
Before you go forward, I had we had an all hands meeting at work, and our job is they're mulling over allowing us to purchase like Bitcoin with our 401k stocks, or we can get paid in Bitcoin. You get paid in Bitcoin, or what do you call it? What did they say? What was the other one? Oh, and then the other thing is going to happen soon is it's going to be 4-day work weeks in the state of California for they're voting on it this year for 4-day work weeks, and then they have to pay you. They'll pay you for. You won't do 4/10s. A standard work week will be 8 hours a day, but then they got to pay you for the final day. The company has to pay for it.
Huh. That'll definitely save on gas, I guess.
So you'll work 30. Well, I mean, for me, I only have to go in the office 3 days a week. But the only thing that trips me out is if they start doing that whole Bitcoin shit. I'm not really with all that.
Yeah, don't be putting your retirement money in.
Not only that, man, I'm not trying to get paid in it. You know what I mean? Like,
do not put your money. Don't put all your money into anything that some dude can make with the computer.
Exactly.
I guess that 4 day work week, they're
pushing it.
Like 4 day work week, they're trying to get people to move back to California.
Nah, I think that's because they can't get people to come into the office. Like my office is probably, I've been there since October, and I think my office capacity is probably maybe at 40%. And they can't get people into the office, and we got a brand new building. They just built it. You can't get people in there. And then, I mean, the supply chain issues are even worse, man. Like, that shit makes. I mean, I ain't even gonna say, but yeah, I haven't been in the office since Wednesday.
I don't see why these jobs be pressed to have people in the office if the productivity ain't slacking.
Because they pay money for these buildings, and then they're already, like, they already had paid for them, so they have to be built. So when they build them, then they're pissed because this happened. They paid for these buildings before the pandemic, and now it's like we built all this stuff, and now we're earmarked all this money. We got to spend it, and now we got to try and entice the employees to come back.
Sell it, because I mean, at that point, you just you trying to solve the problem the wrong way.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you.
Like, because
they've already spoken. There's nothing for them to even argue about because they keep coming back and ask. So how do you like it? You know, do you mind? Do you want to stay home? You know, do you want to come in the office? Our bosses don't want to come into the office. Like, my boss is like, man, why do I want to come in the office and sit in 8 hours of meetings or 10 hours of meetings? I can do this shit at home. Like, so I don't. He was like, he just asked me yesterday in a one-on-one, like, what days do you want to stay home? Just let me know so I can mark them down. I'm like, I don't know what days I want to stay home yet. You know what I mean? Like, I just stay home when I need to stay home. You know what I mean? Like,
Blind Adam, you there or did you fade?
He didn't turn to damn.
You got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I do have a mail cast. If I was gonna try to wait until mail came in to do it, but who knows? Is he on Hot 10 or what is he doing?
No, he's at work.
Oh, he not on tonight.
No. He had to work until, or he had to go in at 7 or something like that.
He's working.
I've only got a few more minutes left here myself, so it's a sticky situation this evening for the Drunken Chat crew. But it's all good because in 3 weeks, 3 weeks are good. You know.
Let's see what you got. I see your screen, but I'm not seeing how to add it. Let's see. That's weird. Because I'm trying to add McClay as well, so I can add Adam.
All right, let's upload my mail cast right now so we can get into it.
Huh.
All right, because I know this is probably going to take a little bit longer than I have. My brother's here. I love you like family, and I hope you all have a good show tonight. But I got shit to do. Tomorrow's going to be fun.
You're fixing your
I already know. I'm already knowing.
Well, you know, pads and rotors on a car that if you normally took it into the dealership, they might charge you 4 figures
at least
a couple of times.
At least.
So,
and then trying. Well, you want me to paint your calipers? No, I don't. I just want you to change my pads. That's it. I don't want you to do anything else, man.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, don't do no stenciling.
You know, I was gonna repaint the calipers because they are like the unpainted silver, and because they are the Brembo, same as the 911 and the Cayenne.
My boy just polished them for me. That's it. Just polish it. That's it.
Clean it up. But I'm throwing the pads and rotors in, and because I use that shit every day. I got to get that thing up to par. So I mean, at least a little bit of sleep, if possible, tonight is going to be good. But I look forward to next month having a good spec matrix for these guys, because I know everybody's like, spec matrix or we riot. Well, don't riot. And then I'm actually going to get to hang out with Ninth and Yeezy and maybe some other people. I don't know. Blind Adam too.
Blind Adam's going to do it.
You got to be there. If you're going to be there on Thursday, that's my window of opportunity.
He's going to show up for both of us.
Sweet. I got like little kids' birthday parties and shit to go to that weekend too. So it's just dad life. Y'all know how it is.
I fly in Wednesday and I'll be there Thursday.
Sweet. Well, I know I'm at least two people's Uber. we'll see what happens, but hopefully get to hang out with some of you guys too. And then for everybody in live chat, you know the deal. Follow every single person on this panel. Subscribe to their content, no matter where it is. And don't forget to, of course, come check me out, because I'll be doing this FOC Secret Variant sometime this weekend. Don't know when.
Nice.
So I'll get it done. That's how it is. So, all right, y'all. I'll check you guys a little bit later and listen in the background. So have a good show.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
Don't do it.
All right. Mailcast done uploaded if y'all ready.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We don't got mail here, so I got to try to do my own introduction. Yeah. I think the mail ad lib. Yeah. And what Mel be saying on them introductions?
I don't even know, man.
It's so hard to do Mel, man. It's like how Mel talk, but you can't do that Mel impersonation.
Where's Hartman with the script?
Hartman got the script. You know what? I just had a genius idea.
You just gotta always say, okay, check it, boom.
You almost had it going for a minute, Remo. You almost had it going for a minute.
I'm gonna tell you, Captain Britain is gonna be the show.
Captain Britain's gonna be the next big thing. That's all you need to know. I'm telling you.
But it ain't gonna be the brother. It's gonna be the female.
Shout out to Eric Hurd for helping with the slides.
Does anybody know what the Judgment-Free Comic Book Day issue came out this past week?
I thought they come out on the 7th.
Yeah, free comic
book. But they were getting them somewhere early or what?
I don't know.
Let's see, did I get one? I know they were supposed to send me some.
There you go, Knife. Hartman wrote a script for you.
Hartman says, "All right, y'all. We got a special thing here for y'all.
He said, okay, you know how we do it.
You know how we do it here. We cast the shit. Fuck it. Here we pick. Who should we pick? Cast it like it should be for Captain Britain. Here we go.
You didn't even know I got.
I'm still looking for the last one.
These dudes simply
All right, hold on. I got it, y'all.
The Mailcast, because I understand wasn't good. And you knew that, and Eric knew that. That's why you guys fucking took over the rings. So now the floor is yours, my brother. Peace out. The Mailcast season 2.
There we go. Life Wonder. The floor is yours, my brother. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we got Mailcast, Captain Britain on the table. Shout out to the man behind the magic, Eric Hurd. Shout out to my brother, Mighty Mel V. and shout out to myself, damn it. Captain Britain in the MI13. You know, we kind of went a little different. Somebody echoing. I'm hearing the echo. Are y'all hearing the echo?
Mm-mm.
If y'all not, y'all mute yourselves because I'm hearing something in the background and it's kind of throwing me off. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm like ADHD. one little thing and it throws me off. All right. So if you guys don't know what Captain Britain and the MI13 is, the comic book series centers on the fictional British government agency MI13, which is dedicated to protecting the United Kingdom from supernatural threats. The main strike force is led by superhero Captain Britain, Brian Braddock, and consists of various Marvel characters that are of British descent and have a connection to the country, and will be casting most of the predominant members. All right, so let's get this thing started. And let's start off with the first two roles, which have already been pretty much casted, but we wanted to give you guys an option. So they got Kit Harington playing Black Knight. So we wanted to find another option to that. And this was one of my picks. This is something that I kind of wanted to do, was kind of throw an option in there. So I thought maybe Seth Rollins would be a good fit to play Black Knight. I mean, he's a wrestler, but he plays different personalities as a wrestler. And he does a really good job at it. So I think that he will be a natural fit for an actor. He's already got the physique of a superhero and everything of that nature going with it. Right. So I just thought that would be a good natural fit.
I like this one. You know why? Because the Kit Harington dude that they got right now, he looks more like a lute player. He ain't no damn knight. Knights are supposed to be the dudes that are supposed to be able to ride on horseback and throw those big ass fucking swords around and freaking go to battle. This dude looks like he's supposed to be up in the castle playing the guitar, for the queen or some shit. This dude ain't no knight. Come on now.
Yeah. Oh,
maybe an Elton John type of knight. What?
More of a jester than a knight.
We need the pose. Who can do the pose?
I can't do it. That's a Mel thing.
Oh, god dang it. Mel. So we just had to rock with no pose tonight and go off of what the audience is saying. So Blade. So of course, Mahershala Ali has been casted as Blade, but I wanted to throw a secondary option in there, and I said, why not my guy Damson Idris, who also plays Franklin on Snowfall. He's a little bit, he's a lot bit, younger than Mahershala Ali, which will, give him time to keep him around as Blade. You don't have to worry about him aging out of the role too quickly or anything of that nature. Plus, he's a phenomenal actor. If you've never seen Snowfall before, he really has a lot of range as an actor. So those two guys are just, we already know these roles are casted, but we just wanted to kind of throw another name in a hat that could possibly, fulfill that role.
The understudy, right?
Ooh, I jumped ahead. Yeah, the understudy. So,
who's this?
We got
go ahead. Sucking now. Who? Yeah. You just throwing bitches up to us. You throwing bitches up in the air now. Who the fuck is this?
Fazal Hussein.
Give some context.
Man, this so Yasmin Aker, she played on the show FBI and Good Trouble. Shiva Nagar, she played on SEAL Team, which is a good show, and she plays on Cleaning Lady. I think this is an older picture of her, bro. Like on Cleaning Lady, she 10 times hotter than she is on this picture. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. But both of these ladies are of Middle Eastern descent. So I thought that was a good pick by Eric. He made both of these picks, on here to play Faiza Hussein. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, y'all please forgive me.
Looks like it.
And then so jumping into Union Jack, you got Oliver Jackson Cohen, who played the Invisible Man and The Haunting of Bly Manor. And then Jeremy Irvine, who played on War Horse and Treadstone. Treadstone was a dope show. It came on USA.
You're still showing Pfizer Hussein.
It is. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm jumping between two different screens. My bad. Okay. So Union Jack. This is the first. This will be the first version of Union Jack. If y'all know anything about Union Jack, I believe there's been multiple versions of them. And the damn, it was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, a lot of the actors that we shown here are actually they're from the UK. So that was something else that was taken into consideration here. Because I think it's just more natural when you can probably get better acting out of somebody if they don't have to worry about their accent and all of these other things. Plus, you could do the entire show over in the UK, which the budget will probably be higher for Marvel that way, but you could probably get a better deal on the actors if they don't have to worry about traveling to the States and all of that to shoot a movie. Or even if you can shoot like half of it over there and then do everything else back into the States, I'm pretty sure you could play it, both ways and try to get a little bit more bang for your buck. All right, so Megan, so we got Rosamunda Pike and Sophia Miles. These young ladies, I know Rosamunda Pike played in Jack Reacher. Sophia Miles, I'm not sure what she played in, but
she looks just like the character.
Yeah, she does. She looks just like the character. I think she will be the pick. In my opinion, I think she will be the pick. Hands down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a really good pick by Eric on that one. And all right, so moving on to the next slide. We have Lucy. We have who is this? Betsy Braddock. Betsy Braddock. So we got Lucy.
Yeah, you got to get this one right.
Boynton and Jodie Comer. Lucy played in Bohemian Rhapsody and The Politician, which was a TV series, and then I know Jodie played in Killing Eve, so that's just a little bit of their background.
Jodie.
But see, Betsy Braddock, man, that's I don't even want to. Yeah, that's convoluted, dog. I don't even want to touch this one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Depends on which one. Are they just gonna strictly do it her, or like if they don't, the other girl, because she looks like she could kind of encompass multiple ethnicities, like pull it off. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do that.
Yep. Let's see who's next. So we got Lionheart. Ella Purnell, I think she played in one of those Star Trek series. And then we got Imogen.
Imogen,
I don't know.
One of those, right?
Yeah.
Something. But that's Lionheart, man.
I don't remember Lionheart.
So we got Spitfire. Now, Spitfire, I didn't really know a lot about Spitfire until Eric was telling me about her, but Spitfire I think she got bit by Dracula or something like that, and she was turning vampire, and they saved her by giving her a blood infusion from Johnny Storm. So now she got like some of his powers and the powers of a vampire. So she got some stuff going on with her, man. Pretty dope character. I kind of now wish Marvel would do a little bit more with her, because she's pretty dope character, man.
Both of these look like they got a little something going on with them.
Yeah, I like the Ellie, the Ellie chick better than Lily Rose for this character. I feel like she just got that look a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's the hair color. I don't know. But I think she would be a better fit for the role. Just my opinion.
But like you said, it's got to be somebody who could pull off being a vampire and badass like Johnny Storm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so Dracula. This man to me, like this is gonna be a hard one to cast. This one's gonna be a hard one to cast. Oh, it was the original Human Torch, not Johnny Storm. It was the original, the OG Human Torch.
No.
Somebody just pointed that out in the chat. Thank you, Enrique. So, man, this is a hard one to cast, bro. Dracula, like you gotta knock this out of the park. And these were Eric picks. I like the picks. But the only thing I'm afraid of is that you might have to go with an actor that's even bigger just so you don't get that initial pushback from fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to need an Anthony Hopkins type character to fill in there.
Yeah. It's got to be somebody who could pull off Dracula.
Yeah, you're going to have to push. You're gonna have to put because you're just not gonna have him in the Captain Britain and MI13 because he's gonna have to do Blade and
that's what I'm saying. It's the same Dracula, so it's gonna be whoever it is that they cast for that, right?
Yeah, so you're gonna have him in multiple different multiple different projects. So you're gonna have to get a hell of an actor. But these are two good candidates right here. You know, if you want to go a little bit on the younger side, of course, that man, I don't know. Some of these actors' names just be throwing me off. I'm not gonna try that. But this Montgomery fellow, I remember him from Stranger Things. And I think maybe the Elvis movie or something like that. And then James Swanson played in Host. But James Swanson played in some other stuff too. I can't think of it exactly what it is off the top of my head, but that just off that eye alone, he might be the one for Dracula. Off that eye alone, man, that wandering eye, he might be the one for Dracula for me. All right, so next is gonna be Lilith, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
The choice should be clear here. The choice should be clear on this one on who should be Lilith. But you know, I mean,
we're going by strictly on looks, right?
Yeah, going strictly on looks. The choice should be clear, my brother. I mean, the choice should be clear. What do y'all think? Y'all gotta let me know.
I think Lilith. Historically, she could be any woman.
Yeah.
True.
So you could use her as one actor in one and then another actor in another one. So you don't, but your first your first two ain't bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you see Liger Style said that Dracula looked like Balky. Perfect strip.
That's an old 80s reference. God damn.
Oh, shit.
I mean, we got Pete Wisdom, Charlie Heaton, and Dan Stevens were the actors chose on that one.
Yeah, he looks like a Pete Wisdom. Charlie Heaton.
Dan Stevens looks like the goalie for the Rangers. Looks like Henrik Lundqvist, doesn't he? Look at him.
He does.
like a young Alec Baldwin.
All right, man. Moving on to Captain Britain, the man of the hour. Henry Cavill been attached to this one, man. Everybody been saying that for the longest, bro. I mean, I guess. I mean,
he's already did Superman. That's why.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to attach my guys to somebody else that's already done a big. You know what I'm saying? That's already done a big movie.
I mean, the dude from Captain America, he did Fantastic Four, didn't he?
Yeah.
True, and that did work out, but that's Superman though, bro. Like once you play Superman,
was he Superman though? Was he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Was he
by far? I think he's the best Superman. Hell
really?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh yeah,
agreed, man.
Christopher Reeves too.
Not my Superman. Not my Superman. Get somebody in there, Rican. Get somebody else.
You know,
I
want to hate this, but once you start thinking about it and what you said, like that Jamie Dornan dude he kind of fits the bill.
Yeah, he does. He definitely has those eyes and that, and the facial structure. And like I said, Henry Cavill, man, it's just I feel like that takes away from immersing yourself into the movie when you constantly thinking like, oh, this the guy that used to be Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like for me, with Chris Evans being Cap, it took a couple of movies, you know, for me to just kind of be like, okay, this Cap, this not, you know.
But then he did Superman a long time ago, and he's done other things like he did Witcher, you know, a few seasons of that. So people might have forgot. But I mean, going off like you said, this is a male cast. Like you guys said, that guy could fit the bill, man. Like, you know, give a new actor a character to build and grow with, kind of like they did with Robert Downey. You know what I mean, and grow with the character. But I mean, it really doesn't really matter with Captain Britain. Like, no one cares about Captain Britain. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess too, you would like how big of a actor do you really want playing, you know, Captain Britain, because you got to make that money back. Yeah, exactly. So if it's not like one of those, and Henry Cavill, he not gonna come for cheap, bro. He been Superman before, like. He not gonna come for cheap. He pretty much ain't gotta work the rest of his life. You Superman once, you good for the rest of your life. You can sign autographs a couple of times a year, and you know you gonna make good money. And he been the Witcher too. People don't realize, man, Witcher is a huge video game franchise.
He made 2 seasons. He made $1 million an episode for Witcher.
And that was that was
2 seasons.
A lot of episodes, man. At least
2 seasons. So 13 episodes per.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that gotta be.
If he don't make it, he's not like gonna cry about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, the two best jobs in the world, I say, backup quarterback on the NFL team, because
you'll never play.
You'll never play. You back up to a good quarterback, you can just hold the clipboard, smile, you lose, it ain't your fault, y'all win. You know, hey, I'm on the winning team, baby. Or to get one of these roles in these damn Marvel or DC movies, playing one of these big actors, because you literally could work, you know, look, you do one of these roles and you get it when you young, you can do comic conventions for the rest of your life, because you're going to make a boatload of money of doing these movies, and then you can do comic book money, 4 comic conventions a year for the rest of the year to subsidize your living. Or now they doing the freaking CGC private signings and charging folks. Jeremy Renner charging $300 an auto. Man,
this nigga ain't even an Oscar winner.
Bro. Jay Benil says that Cavill is losing his hair, so he need new blood.
Bruh, they got wigs, toupees. You can get surgically implanted.
I understand what he's saying, but that don't matter.
That don't matter. I'm still trying to figure out how me and LeBron head look the same at the top, and this man a billionaire. Like, I know they got the tech out there, bro. So I can't afford the tech. I know they got the tech out there to fix that hair. Yeah, you know. So the spec books, I'm gonna have to share my screen to do the spec books.
All right.
Okay. And let me know when you got the.
Yeah.
All right, y'all can see it. All right, dope.
Yep. It's blank. It's blank now. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, so Excalibur, we got Excalibur 86.
Okay.
Dang, man, I ain't got Eherd notes right here with me. Hold on, y'all. Let me
put our pictures on the side. So there you go.
Yeah, put the pictures on the side. One sec, y'all. 1 sec. Let me get Eherd notes. I thought I had all this stuff memorized, y'all, but it's getting late in.
And this
I'm at that age, man. The later it get, the more every different parts of my body just start shutting down. Hey, my memory is the first thing to go. I'm like,
This was Excalibur. What?
Excalibur 86. This is the first appearance of Pete Wisdom.
Yeah, I remember this.
All right.
That was on a Spec Matrix, right? Or I think he had talked about
Captain Britain and the MI-13 number 11, and this is the this is where Hussein, I'm guessing that's how you say it, Hussein takes the moniker of Excalibur. Then you have Captain Britain in the MI-13 number 5. This is where Blade joins the no, is this where he joins the team? Yeah, this is where Blade joins the MI-13.
Is that Spitfire behind him?
Yeah, that's Spitfire behind him. Yeah. This is Invaders number 12. This is the first appearance of Spitfire. Got Captain Britain and the MI-13 issue number 1. This is the first Faiza Hussein, and this is her first appearance and her first cover.
Is that that's like what, like a $30 book? 20. There's a bunch of different variants of that too. There's like a sketch.
Interesting. So this is a Secret Invasion book.
Yeah, but it's like a small run. It's like 6 issues or something like that. I forget. I have some.
Yeah. So it was another book that I meant to have Eric add to the slide, but
yeah, Sans says there's the newsstand it is.
Yeah, modern newsstands, man. You always want to pick those up. People don't, man. Those things, modern newsstands are incredibly low printed. Like sometimes less than 1% of the entire run.
Mm-hmm.
Which sometimes I don't know how much I believe that, because these companies, they just be printing these books, man, in my opinion. Like, even if they tell us, oh, the print run is 30,000, right, they probably printed 50,000 of them, just because whenever you producing something, you gotta test it out first, just to like, all right, let's fire the printers up, make sure they working right, make sure we got the mixtures of everything right, okay. And if them books come out straight, you're not just gonna throw them away, you're gonna keep them. You gonna start printing.
Sam's got like 12 of those newsstands.
You got to start printing the damages. You got to print the damages, the overrun.
Yeah, the newsstand. I mean, you collected you went on that collect for all the newsstands. Was that you that went and tried to grab all the modern newsstands? Somebody was collecting all.
I know Richie is a big collector of newsstands. Yeah. I mean, if I find them, I'll pick them up. Like,
I even on accident, I haven't found any.
You just got to look careful. Is what it
is. That's probably what it is. I haven't looked careful enough, and I just probably passed them up. But yeah, I don't have any unless I bought them, like specifically for that. But I don't find them in the wild.
Yeah, but that's pretty much everything. We got plenty more mailcast planned, but in the future, I will make sure Mail is actually on the show whenever we do one of these again, so we can have a polls and everything of that nature. But please, if you guys could hit me, Eric, or Mail up on IG, or leave some comments down below and let us know what you would like to see on Mailcast next.
Dope.
And that'll kind of determine, what we do next in order of priority. Like I said, we got a bunch of stuff on there, but if we hear from people that, hey, we want to see this, we want to see that, then we'll bump that up and get it done sooner. If y'all have, say it's somebody that hasn't been casted in the MCU or the DCU or Star Wars or whatever, and y'all got some good ideas for actors that could play these roles, DM me on IG and let me know, and I'll make sure you get credit when we do the slides and say, hey, this was submitted by such and such. You know what? I'm gonna cast some of y'all in some of these roles. With that hair, McClay should be able to play somebody. You know what I'm saying? That hair, that beard.
Yeah. So
McClay needs to play Hercules.
So Sam's
Hercules.
Yeah, Sam's Groups Collectible says, "Hey, yo, can you do Namor before Black Panther movie 2?" But then that walks me down the other thing I was thinking about, the new Agents of Atlas characters.
Yeah.
Right.
That's on the list. That's on the
list.
Because
Furbird on that, man. Furbird, man. That's his shit.
right, because we got Shang-Chi already, right? And then we're gonna walk down. If they're trying to open up the Asian markets, they got to do the new Agents of Atlas. They got Johnny Woo already, right?
Yeah.
So they just need to open the rest of that up. So, man, great freaking Matrix, or what do we call? Oh, Milcast, because I learned, like, I didn't know that half of these motherfuckers. I didn't realize. So that Dracula is Dracula in the Secret Invasion of Captain Britain, or was he?
Yeah. So basically, he's trying to turn everybody into fucking vampires. Ain't that what vampires are always doing? Trying to turn everybody else into fucking vampires. I never understand that. But
No. They try and get everybody subservient to them, and they lure the possibility of turning them into
a vampire. Yeah.
Like on Blade, remember they were some that they weren't fully turned, so they could use them as doing chip form during the day, but then at night, like at night they protect them, and then they were able to be doing stuff for them during the day, so they wouldn't fully turn them.
What's the name of it? Just a TV series out about that. It's a horror comedy series where it's like a coven of freaking vampires, and they just got this one fucking dude, and that's all he fucking does is he fucking runs around during the fucking day, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it. New agents will be fun but difficult to cast. Yeah, there's a lot of them too. There's like at least 10 of them right now. And then don't forget Swordman.
It'll be easier than you think. You just gotta go and
you gotta watch a lot of TV. But see, something now that I do when I'm watching TV shows, I start writing down, oh, that might be a good person to play and such. But that's why I'm asking the people, man. If y'all got ideas, send them in to me, and maybe if one of your picks make the show, we can send you a free book or something like that. Spice it up a little bit.
Look who joined us, Brian McClay. What up, bro?
You had to go top off that tank with some gas.
Is that a rhetorical tank or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That loud gas, huh?
Keep the 420 going to 430. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, that fucking Bored Ape book was on the list tonight. I don't even have one of those. I need to get one.
That was a
1 in 10 and the 1 in 25. I just haven't picked them up from my shop. They've been waiting for the last week or two.
Yeah. Was that but you had the retailer exclusive on the show, right?
No, fuck no. I don't have any of those.
I
don't even know what's on the cover. I just got the 1 in 10 and 1 in 25. I don't know.
The 1 in 25 is dope as hell too. I don't have that one either. That's the pink one, Scott Koblish cover. That one's sick.
Right. We've been talking about that for a little bit, man. I thought that was I thought it was kind of weird, and
it was awesome.
Adam, I'm putting a finger at Adam. I know you can't see me fucking putting my finger in your fucking chest, Adam, but Adam was supposed to have talked to you about the possibility of doing a retailer exclusive for that freaking book.
Oh, dude, that would have been amazing.
Man,
that would have been amazing.
You're muted, Adam. You're muted.
Hold on, let me unmute him. Go ahead, Adam.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll just...
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, so congratulations to Lucy.
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Congrats, Lucy.
What's up, Lucy?
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Lucy. Amazing still.
Congrats.
Keeping up the last up, man. Freaking now, get back to work. Get back to work. You've been missed. Let's see. Has
You know what I picked up tonight? Check out what I picked up tonight. Thanks to Uniform 13.
now
I picked
Patrick
up.
is saying it's thanks to all that Ovechkin money.
Yeah. You know what that Ovechkin money is doing right now? That Ovechkin money is doubling itself up right now, thanks to Topps baseball is what it's
Dude,
doing.
I see you pull that Wander the other night, man.
Yeah, baby, that shit
Oof.
got paid for with one card. I'm gonna put that up on eBay for for 2 Gs. We'll put it up for 2 Gs.
How's he even doing this year?
Are you putting up?
He's got 4 home runs. He's batting 300. He's got 12 RBIs. He leads the team in all 3.
Are you
already
putting on eBay the redemption card?
Yeah,
or?
I'm gonna put on. There's another. The only other one on there is up for 2,800.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron, and you pulled that freaking patch, right? That
Yeah, but that ended up
Darn
going to Mojo, like the state patch.
you sold it to
What was the
Mojo?
one you said you just?
No, because I broke it on Whatnot, right? And then Mojo bought that pack. I think it's Mojo.
So I bought this. Check this shit out. This is. I was so stoked to get this. I got it during the Hot 10. Uniform 13 hit me up and was like, "Hey," because I said I really want one of these. Like, "Hey, one's available on eBay." So I just bought it. I paid for it. You know, when you find books like this and you really want them bad, you just buy them. So I spent $60 on this. Check this shit out. You can share it, Lucas. That is a sick Thrasher Comics #2 cover, dude.
Yeah, that's dope.
That is sick.
That looks nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm super stoked.
Stories from the gutter.
That's the type of shit I love, dude.
It looked like a pre-code horror cover.
Yep.
Oh, so yeah, Mojo did pull it. He says he's about to get that
Joint graded.
City Flag Wander graded.
So apparently CGC is teaming up with another company like PWCS or something like that for trading cards or something like that.
Really? I thought CGC had their own card thing. Like
yeah, well I know CBCS was up with Beckett.
Right. I mean, I know one of the sister companies was grading sports cards, and CGC and themselves are grading Pokemon and Magic cards.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're teaming up with PWC or something like that, or have they already been?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but let's see. Awesome CGC is another auction.
Patrick, the Wander is a gold auto numbered to 50 for the 87 Topps parallel.
Oof. That was so crazy. You pulled it on stream.
Yeah, man. I got to put a clip thing together of all the freaking cards that have been pulled.
That would be
dope. Because there's been some crazy cards pulled. That Ohtani was pulled live on stream. I've pulled 3 Vladdy autos live on stream. Everything that Yee's pulled.
You pulled my favorite Billy Martin card of all time on the stream.
Yeah, Billy Martin. Yeah.
Theo Maladon, 1 of 1. That was insane. And then Richie's LaMelo redemption.
Yeah. I pulled a Super Fractor Garbage Pail Kids card on stream.
Nice.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right. Quickly, the Penguin Random House Notes. That's the company that distributes the Marvel stuff, and now actually they're also going to be doing IDW as well. They send me this stuff, and what they're saying is that there is going to be a schedule change. And that means there's going to be a lot of comics in the next couple of months that are going to be late. They didn't give me a list of which ones they were. They just said, "Hey, shit's going to be freaking late." That's all they said. Even more interesting was they wanted to put out a little bit more clarification, because over and over again, I keep seeing people putting out bad gouge on what's going on with the Fortnite stuff, right? And they're like, because some people were like, "Oh, this one's not going to have the code." No, there's specifically in this email they said that the Fortnite X Marvel Zero War issues 1 through 5. Now be careful on that, because there's a lot of Fortnite Captain Carter, Fortnite Spider-Man, all that. We don't know if that's going to have the codes, but we do know Fortnite X Marvel Zero War issues 1 through 5 are definitely going to have the code. Now, what's going to be the code? The code is going to give you access to these cosmetic skins to dress your freaking your character up, and it's going to give you time before everybody else on the freaking planet gets to freaking buy it. Right? It's like, well, that kind of freaking sucks. But this one was kind of interesting. It says any customer who any customer who redeems all 5 codes is going to receive a bonus digital cosmetic Fortnite X Zero War outfit. So that's the true exclusive. The thing is, you got to get all 5 of these motherfucking things.
That's weird.
Then, yeah,
it's probably just as consistently sell copies all across the board, right?
Right. Look, it worked for DC with that one issue, right? So why not Marvel? And then Knights of X number 2. There's supposed to be a new villain alert for this one, so don't know what that means. They didn't give me a name of a character or anything like that. So that's all that is. But I do want to give a congratulations to this new store. I don't know the name of the store, but there's a new store, the first store in India, first comic book store in India that is actually licensed to distribute comics, and it's in Mumbai. And you're like, well, they must have had, you could probably have any store, like freaking, they got it from somewhere else, they put it in their freaking store. No, I don't know who's giving them the license. I don't know whether it's Lunar or freaking Diamond or whatever, but I thought that was kind of interesting, especially with Marvel's push in India to get all that stuff done. CinemaCon. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention.
I've been following this all week.
No, not PornCon.
No,
CinemaCon
is. Like I said, it's
not
spending money on Spider-Verse all week.
No, not Exotica. No, not. But I did some of the stuff we already knew of. The Wakanda Forevers, the Avatars. What I did not know was that there is a Bob's Burger movie that it's on its way.
Yep, it's a couple weeks actually.
Probably the worst of the animation cartoons that's out there, but it's been out there for a while. But it's just getting its own movie. But what I do want people to understand is that there's a whole bunch of regular covers out there, but there's also a 1 of 25 like virgin cover. It's kind of weird, from 2014, I believe, or something like that. And I'm trying to chase that bitch down, but once again, you snooze, you lose when it comes to that shit.
That show's hilarious. I'm looking forward to it.
It's like it's one of those you have to be really high or drunk to get it. And you're like, man, this is freaking awesome. This is amazing. But when you're not, you're like, keep it moving.
I also like a lot of wordplay and puns. So
yeah,
it's hit or miss, but it's still a funny show.
But also, there's also an Indiana Jones movie that's on its way, and of course, there is an Indiana Jones comic that's out there as well. But I wish Ultra was here, because I would like to see the timeline is kind of interesting for some of these, like because first you get Thor, Love and Thunder, and apparently Zeus is making his way. Zeus and Hercules are making their way. Then you got Guardians of the Galaxy, and then after that you got Quantumania, and then Quantumania. And then, within the last year, Guardians of the Galaxy and Silver Surfer have had some really interesting developments that might make for some interesting speculation that that's the way they're going to go. Netflix cancels Bone.
Yeah,
people are making big about that. Yeah, that's a what, $1,000 to $2,000 freaking book 9.8 right now.
Yeah. No, it won't go down.
That's a classic series.
Did anyone watch Usagi yet?
Not yet.
No.
Usagi. Where's that at?
On Netflix. I think it dropped yesterday.
Yeah, it dropped yesterday.
Oh, see, then that's why they're fucking losing subscribers, because you got Usagi. I just watched an anime today, and I didn't see any indication. I was literally flipping through the new releases, didn't see anything about Usagi.
Oh wow.
I watched
Yeah.
that Bubble movie, which was pretty interesting. I
Well,
don't know, did you
yeah.
see that shit yet? Yeah, it's
And
pretty interesting.
the only reason why I found out about it was scrolling through Instagram, and I saw Stan Sagai's post like, "Hey, April 28th, Usagi's out," and T Jones is saying that's not great.
Ugh.
I haven't seen it yet, but it was a pain in the ass to find on Netflix too. I had to search for it.
Yeah, but yeah, freaking. You know, if this is the problem, man. If it can't make it on Netflix, where's it going to make it? Because usually, you know, for instance, I think Catwoman got freaking canceled or whatever, and then you could go, oh well, shit, well, maybe I'll make it on Netflix. Maybe Netflix will pick it up. Well, if Netflix is canceling that shit, so you can't make it on Netflix. Where you going to make it?
Well, yeah, I mean, what was that show that got a huge cult following? Money Heist, because it's like in like every language, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that was a show that was filmed in Spain, and it never made it to broadcast TV, so it just went straight to Netflix, and then it exploded, right? And that's why they did all the extra seasons.
Yeah, but do you need Money Heist if you got Squid Game? Squid Game is way larger than Money Heist right now.
Right. But I mean, I'm just saying. Well, Money Heist came out first, and I think that show's done. And then Squid Game's hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a cartoon with Barry Cowan knows white guys. I don't know what you're trying to say there. It sounds kind of racist to me, but okay. All right, so another announcement at CinemaCon, or was this a rumor? I think it was actually a rumor about the Tales of the Jedi Tales of the Jedi possibly coming to either a TV series or a movie, right?
No, that's not a rumor. That's basically been.
Yeah, that was actually
that's
confirmed
good
somewhere.
Yeah, that's good to go.
Because and the reason why it's a big deal is because there's everything Dark Horse was supposed to be non-canon. They were supposed to be wiping that away. But if they're bringing this back, because even if you go to like the Star Wars, like Wikipedia section, everything like Dark Horse was put in like the Legend section. Like it's science is there, but it's not actually happening, or this is what we heard about it. But if they're going to bring this to the freaking screen, that opens up a whole lot of shit, and I think that's interesting. So I'm behind this all the way. Any freaking Legend stuff, any non-canon stuff, I'm behind that all the way. They don't have to mix it with the true canon stuff, but yeah, I'm behind this all the way. What about you, Brian?
This is going to bring us. This is going to bring us everything we want. This will bring the High Republic people closer to High Republic. This will bring us closer to Revan. This will bring us closer to all those great coder storylines and characters and all that stuff. Like, this is what a lot of people want.
Tales of the Jedi was listed as the name of the panel at Star Wars Celebration. Okay.
So this is going to give us, and they're even going old with that Acolyte series, right? That Acolyte series is old. So doesn't this series take place like 40 or 50 years before Acolyte? Even, I think, maybe even 100 years before Acolyte. This is, if I remember correctly, isn't this like closer to High Republic than it is anything else? It's like in that golden age time.
Yeah, I'm not too interested in High Republic coming to the screen right now. It needs to fix some stuff, but if this comes, yeah, I'm all about it.
Yeah.
But will it bring us closer to God? Which God are you talking about? Rated R thinks that Netflix is going to fuck up something that's killing the children.
I want to put it past them.
Yeah, I mean, like what? Jupiter's Legacy. What's been like the only like really good one was what's it called? With the deer kid.
Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth. There you go.
Yeah.
Umbrella Academy for like a season or two, and then
Jupiter's Legacy was decent.
Mama Comics is upset that Space Force with Steve Carell got canceled. I never started watching that. It just kept skipping my mind. But what I did watch this weekend, I watched this whole week, and I finally got done, was Russian Doll with the chick from American Pie. That one was freaking good. I went back and I watched season 1, and I got done with season 2. Still an amazing show. Jupiter was horrible. You shut up, sir. You shut up. That was a great show. Well, it was a little derivative. That's the only thing I would say. It was like some of the same shit that was like it was literally like fucking Invincible. You know. Russian Doll was great. Yep. All right, let's keep going. Teen Titans Academy number 4. First appearance of Cybeast. Apparently, Cyborg and the Beast freaking merge. I don't know how freaking necessarily happens. Batwoman gets canceled at their 51 episodes. You can see that happening as soon as they.
So that happening a mile away.
Yeah, just after they put out a bunch of issues with old girl, on the freaking cover, and she was looking thick.
I guess those Earth primes are gonna tank real hard.
Yeah, she does not look like she should be jumping off of rooftops or anything anytime soon. So, yeah, I can see that coming. Captain or the Marvels that got pushed back again, and looks like they're messing around with it a little bit more. Mandalorian. Apparently, there's this weird freaking ad that's in the city. I thought this was pretty cool. That weird 3D type of stuff.
Well, it's finally like the Back to the Future ads, then, right?
That's badass.
The future is here, gents.
That is badass.
Is that a Subway poster?
It's like in would you say like Back to the Future? There's like that weird ad that comes out at shit. It's like a Mandalorian. Yeah, it's like a Mandalorian 3D joint.
Oh, I didn't. That was actually really cool. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. CinemaCon announced Batman 2, which we pretty much knew was happening, to include Penguin. This was nothing. Freaking ESPN for draft. They started doing these weird covers, comic book covers, but I don't think it's going to turn into anything. What I did think was cool was Dolly Parton, freaking Tidal Wave. That's the same one that did the Selena covers. They're doing a Dolly Parton freaking cover, or freaking comic book.
Yeah.
Hey, that's smart what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, taking well-known musicians, making comic stories, and then they know all, like, the mega fans will buy it, right?
Mm-hmm. She started to make a comeback this year. But the only thing is the cover doesn't look like her. They need to slim down the chin a little bit. You guys covered this on the CBSI Top 10. Bad Bunny has been revealed as El Muerto for Sony Pictures. And I get it, and I understand everybody's frustration. That, like, who the fuck is Bad Bunny? Why are you? Well, Bad Bunny is one of the most popular freaking Latin artists right now. There's a whole lot of other Latino artists that are a lot more popular, like Santana and Daddy Yankee and everything. But he's the youngest one that could connect with the younger generation right now. That people know his name. There are young people saving up to buy his $3,000 tickets in freaking nosebleed sections right now. So if you're trying to freaking grab that demographic, this is the way to go. Plus, if I don't know what his connection to Sony is, but that would be an amazing connection, an amazing thing to do. Hey, let's freaking you're already freaking putting out stuff for Sony. All right, come on over, freaking let's do a freaking couple of movies together. Up to down 7, it says, hey, the movie's never going to get made. Yeah, maybe. Because, right, what's been the last ones that they've been saying? Oh, White Rabbit, Craven. Before they said Craven was going to get done before they canceled it. Now it's supposedly back on. What's the other name? Black Cat was supposed to get done.
Silver Sable.
Yeah, Silver Sable. A bunch of other fucking weird shit that they were supposed to be fucking doing. But
I can see this actually getting made for some weird reason.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's really all about pulling attention to your brand.
Lucy's mad at people like that.
He brought WWE recently.
Lucy said, "I can't believe people like this fool."
But Lucy, he said he would be your Tiburon. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna get it, but you have to be in that scene if we can understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, it's obvious who Sony and Marvel are going after with this pick. Even if it's a character that nobody knows. Look, you got a luchador, a fucking wrestler,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you got Bad Bunny in that.
You're pandering.
Go after it, right? Freaking get the Latinx freaking demographic.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Al doesn't care.
Don't say it. Hey, Lucy chewed my head off for saying Latinx.
Yeah, man.
Don't say it.
Don't you talk to Al?
Don't say Latinx. Just say Latina. She went at me, and I don't even know why I said it the first time.
So for those that don't know what Latinx means,
she gave me the business.
Yeah, Latinx is that demographic that's not quite Mexican, not quite Dominican, not quite Puerto Rican, but it's a whole mix of all the Latin stuff, right? Just to make something that they could sell to the kids.
The first time I heard somebody say that, you know what I thought of? This is gonna sound crazy.
What?
I thought of A Lighter Shade of Brown. You remember A Lighter Shade of Brown in that song Latin Active? I was like, did you say Latin Active? Like A Lighter Shade of Brown?
Yeah. And my homegirl, she lives in New York, and she be using it in her posts when she be talking her stuff. And I figured it, and she's Puerto Rican, so I figured it was something that they identified with. So that was the only reason why I use it. I mean, they don't use it here in California, but I'm just saying, that was more like I always heard it from people in like Florida, because I figured it encompassed all of the Latin cultures that were a mixture in that area. So
right. Yeah, because look, people are getting pissed off. Look, if you're getting pissed off, go ahead and freaking it's in the science. I'm talking about KPIs, key performance.
But like Mama Lucy and I'm assuming Enrique are in California. Yeah, they don't use that out here, but in other areas they do use that term.
Latinx is not a people; it's a product.
Yeah.
So it's not who you are; it's what you're buying, and what you're buying, and what you're buying.
It's who you identify with as far as where your money goes.
Right, exactly. That means that you. Oh man, freaking! What's the name of that freaking soap? I forget the name of the freaking soap that they use to freaking.
Like you said, it's a demographic.
Yeah, it's a product catered to a particular demographic, and they've got it down, man. They've got it freaking down. It is what it is.
I don't agree. I don't disagree with anybody in the chat. It's all true, but I'm just saying it is definitely a term that they target and people identify with. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he's really saying we don't use the term.
Yeah, I don't use.
You don't have to use the term.
Yeah. Brother. My wife is Mexican, and she ain't never she's never uttered the term Latinx.
Yeah, you don't have to use the term, but the CEOs that are in the back room taking your money are using the term.
Absolutely,
that's all that matters. You want to fight the power? You want to fight the power? Stop using
to the Latin community. They're marketing to Latinx. That they'll tell you they are. That's just what it is. Like that. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's just what they use. You know what I mean? Like Latinx. You might be right, Harper.
All right. So also freaking announced at CinemaCon was Margot Robbie. It's going to be in a live action Barbie movie.
That's creepy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I've heard about this for a while.
That's terrible.
I heard it's supposed to be like super dark or something like that, though, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's creepy. All of it, like everything about it, is creepy.
Yeah. So in the meantime, there is a Barbie comic out there. Did not know that. That was by Dell, which was from like 1964, I believe. I thought that shit was freaking crazy. Cool Comic Guy says, if it's not rated R, I'm not going. Why is everything I got to be rated R?
Yeah, exactly.
Testify on that.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know,
gotta be
people
rated
want G.I. Joe to be rated R as well. That's weird.
Better be. I mean, even though their guns shot lasers and nobody ever died, they just parachute out everything. But I enjoyed that as a kid. I didn't want to see everybody die. I wanted to see them come back and fight again.
Yeah, just the guys with no name tags and freaking face shields, they can die.
Yeah,
but, you know, so it's been confirmed that the Illuminati, they are going to make an appearance in Doctor Strange 2. Don't necessarily know which iteration, right? But we've already seen, Charles Xavier. We already know freaking Doctor Strange is going to be there. Y'all can probably correct me if Namor is going to be there. I haven't heard about that, but it should be interesting. But you know, the only problem with that right now is that it wasn't the Illuminati that sent the Hulk out in the freaking space that got him to that fucking planet. Yeah. So I don't understand.
Who appointed him? A bunch of fuck ups, you know what I mean? Deciding the fate of you know what I mean, like different superheroes. Like, who the fuck appointed you guys? You guys are all fuck ups. Every last one of you. All of you.
So about maybe like a year ago, I get this box from Scholastic, and they say, "Hey, these books." It was like 5 books. They say, "Hey, these books are going to be a Netflix series soon." I was like, what the fuck? Whatever, right? I fucking threw them away. I don't even know where they're at right now. In fact, I think I threw them in some of those freaking
threw them in the big Lucas boxes.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently it's pretty close now to coming out on Netflix. What I did not know is that there's actually a Kickstarter magazine, e-zine out there that's out there. So again, depending on how well this does, this might be something to keep an eye out for. But here's the problem that I know that a lot of you guys will have is that it is about boy on boy romance, right? Which is not a problem for me. It's just that now that Netflix is fucking stuff up, like I don't know, man. Oh, I thought Barbie does Dallas. What are y'all talking about?
I know they're trying to slut her out. That's crazy. I just don't want to see it. Like, it's creepy. It's like a blow up doll movie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see that.
Okay, go on.
It's like you can see that walking down the street.
Well, you know what song they gotta have, right?
The Aqua song.
Yeah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Oh, okay.
They're about to get some money, right?
Da, da, da.
Hey, anything with Margaret Robbie in there, I'm down.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I mean, I won't watch it. I'll tell you the truth. I'll never watch that.
I'm blind. I'm not that fucking blind. I'll check it out.
I'm not. I don't think that's the like the target audience for Barbies is like our age. Like, there's no kids that really collect Barbies. There's so many other options. You know what I mean? Like, my daughter never got into that shit.
And my niece is 5, and she has no interest whatsoever.
Yeah, you show it to them, and they're just like,
what?
Yeah, I mean, what is this?
Well, you know what happened is that after a while they realized that it was worth it. There was more value into producing valuable Barbies, right? So there's some Barbies out there that are like $120 right out the fucking gate.
Yeah,
with all the fucking accessories and shit, man. Like there was a time when I was hunting for that. It was the Dia de la Muerta.
Oh yeah, I remember
Barbie,
that.
Man.
I think my daughter had that one, or my wife bought it for my daughter somehow.
That's actually cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
She didn't open that shit, man, because that shit was like $200.
Those things are fucked up. They have no legs. You know what I mean? Like, my daughter, like I said, my daughter wasn't into it. But my daughter likes opening things. You know what I mean? Like, she just, even to this day, like, She just wants to open it and she'll throw that shit on the ground. Like, cool.
God
I just
damn.
wanted to open it. You know what I mean? Like she gets two shits about that after the fact. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's open up, cool, yeah. Be like, where's that doll at? She's like, it's hanging out the window, or you know what I mean? Or
It's decapitated.
yeah, you know what I mean? The dog got to it. I'm like, you weren't upset? She's like, nah, it's just the doll.
Holy just show her the YouTube channel where kids open, toys.
Yeah, that's what she was when she was young. That's what she was on. So like, she had all that shit. And like I said, my wife's Mexican, so whenever she sees that type of stuff at the store, it's an automatic cop. You know what I mean? Like pictures and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Just hung like
the
4
only Barbies I ever give 2 shits about were the holiday ones.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, like that shit right there, though. I mean, I think there's some stuff. I mean, those actually might be put away because there was some stuff my wife bought and she just kind of like showed it to her and then like put it away. So.
These motherfuckers are going crazy.
Yeah, $600, man. I mean, if it's $600, that's just going on whatnot. Show. $1,500? Oh wow!
Hot damn!
Have you got that shit? Oh hell, $1,500. That shit's going on whatnot.
Wait, what's $1,500?
No, throw that on. That's an eBay, dude.
Yeah, Barbie Dia de los Muertos.
I'm sure they sell dolls on
$1,000.
Do they sell dolls on whatnot? I don't know.
Yeah, game shit.
Yeah, they got all that shit. They got designer bags on that shit.
When did this come out?
Hey, I went on a deep dive one day and found some shit on there, man. They motherfuckers are selling shit on there.
This is the year 2020.
Yeah, we have.
These are freaking 2021. So yeah, goddamn. So
I don't think those were cheap off, like you said, off the rip. They weren't like I'm saying $12. Those were like some money.
Yeah, I mean, no, they were like 58.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They weren't like you had to definitely invest when you saw them. $750.
Oh man, and I was turning down. She was like 150, and I was like, "Oh man, let me sneak in there for 80." And then they sent me like, "Oh yeah, 120." You know how you get a counter offer for 120? I was like, "Nah, fuck that." I was like, "Nah, we're gonna get that shit." Nah.
Sands, like I'm saying, man, put that shit on the auction, sell that shit. Pay $50 and you can get 1,500. Yeah, it's gotta go. Yeah, see, like $80. Yeah.
40th anniversary Barbie.
I want to know how much that shit was. Dude.
85,000. Jesus.
If you bought it at De Beers, you ain't opening that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? I got this little like Jay Dilla doll my wife bought for me like years ago. That shit was like, I forget, it was like $50 or something, man. You can't get that shit for less than a rack on eBay. Don't try and get the MF Doom, the character. That shit is like fucking the same price, man. Like there's some dope ass little figures, man. That like if you know about them and you go chasing them, man, it's a whole little rabbit hole, man.
Yeah, those Barbies were $100. Yeah, man. Now I'm regretting that shit. Oh,
man. Yeah. Whenever you see that type of shit, man, you gotta grab it. Just put it away, tuck it.
All right. So let me get into some of this FOC stuff. First up that I got is Task Force Z number 8, 125, Crystal Sun. This one is the DK Rowan. Uh-oh. This one's the cover A, Eddie Bowers Ferreira. Kind of like the little tea party that old boys have in there.
That's actually pretty cool. I wish that was a variant.
Hold on, right quick before you go to it. Yep. This is for Liger style. See, this is the Jay Dilla doll. Let me right quick.
Yeah.
So this was made after he died, and I know the dude to put out the doll itself, but I got one, and it came out when he did Donuts. So it's got donuts all over. So it was right when he passed away. And then it was in collaboration with Stussy. So you got the doll. You got the hat.
What?
You got his gold chains right here. These are his gold chains. His Detroit hat.
That's cool.
And then his MPC 3000.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a really good documentary about him on YouTube that I watched.
Yeah, this thing came out. It was like $50. You know what I'm saying? And I just was like, man, I just want one because, I knew him. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I got one, and then I was happy just to have one. I'll never sell this. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you know him?
I grew up with Peanut Butter Wolf. So Peanut Butter Wolf was one of my childhood friends, DJ. So when they came to prominence, my friend got killed. So when he got killed, Peanut Butter kind of kept going with the legacy, and he started this rap label called Stone's Throw. And Jay Dilla, when he first got on, he sent all his beat tapes to Peanut Butter for him to do remixes. Because Peanut Butter would press up vinyl and put out remixes, like he was a DJ, so he would put out like it was like how people would give, it was their beat tapes. They would just get out.
Yeah.
So I had all those shits growing up, and then he put out he got him connected with Farside. So he did Farside's second album. When he did Farside's second album, he kind of blew up because he was already running with Q-Tip. So, but he was trying to go branch out on his own. This was before when he started. This was when he started wanting to be recognized as himself instead of doing all the Tribe Called Quest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but that's I'll never sell this shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this shit goes for a pretty penny, man. Definitely.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man. Like I don't even think there's more than, if there's 500, bro. I don't even think there's 500 of these. Probably more like a couple hundred.
Jay Vanilla says he's got a Biggie action figure with a white suit.
Huh. Yeah, that one's dope, but this is like on some other shit. I love that figure, but that one right there, like, I could probably get somebody's car for that. Somebody will trade me a car for that.
What is this butthole eye? What the
dude? I was crying, dude. Hartman said that one of the actors had butthole eyes, and I was laughing so hard, bro. I was like, I just heard that one. Oh, dude, it was so funny. Butthole eyes.
One of the actors had said, he said,
yeah,
that butthole.
It even just sounds funny, yo.
That's great.
Like,
you don't even need to see eyeballs. You just see a butthole.
There's so many questions. Like,
hey, you're not even seeing an eyeball. You just see a butthole. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, are you saying that the eye looks like a butthole, or does it look like somebody put their butthole on his eye?
Butthole? No, you don't see it.
Because there's some shit in the streets now. Dark brown eyes.
Like I see more shit. That's hilarious, man.
No, sir. I have never heard of butthole eye.
Neither have I.
I haven't heard of that either.
No,
man. I mean, you learn something with everything.
Must be a Midwest thing or something.
Butthole eyes.
I'm gonna borrow the butthole eye.
The Swamp Thing number 13 by Anand Api. No, Anand RK. This one's part of the Api card series. It's the Asian something monster, right?
Asian American Pacific Islander.
Yeah. And then this one is by E.W. Gist. This one is another.
Swamp Thing
cool.
12 had some really good covers.
That looked like the movie Swamp Thing.
Mm.
The old school 80s movie.
Alec Holland.
Mm-hmm.
This one is Robin number 14, 125 by Dan Shenning.
Yuck.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Not being one of the covers for me, man.
This one probably should have been in consideration for the 125. This one is the cover C, Dexter Soy. This one's another AP.
It's kind of tight, though. Who is that right there on the left-hand side?
That's Connor. Connor.
That's Connor Hawk.
Yeah, Connor Hawk.
Oh, they're just eating hibachi and shit. That's kind of sick.
Drinking some rice wine.
Yeah, some Aussie. What is it? Aussie?
Sake?
Acai.
Asahi, yeah.
Mm.
Acai.
Shit's making me hungry. Fuck you.
You know what I mean?
Fuck you, Dexter Soy, for making me hungry. Fuck you.
That shit looks fire, too. Dimatan.
Yeah. I mean, look. Just chilling on the fucking rooftop.
Eating
Like you own the whole motherfucker. Just eating hibachi, drinking some sake.
In your hero uniform.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
In your freaking superhero long johns. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Drinking beer.
And you're only 13. This one is the Simone de Mayo.
Yeah, I can tell.
This one is a 125 by Kamome Shirahama.
One of these, this is FOC for May 2nd.
Yes, because tomorrow's the 30th.
Well, since it's DC, wouldn't be Sunday, so May 1st.
Monday.
Yeah, so May 1st.
Yeah. Sunday.
Yes, sir. In store May 24th.
Damn. That's quick.
And this one is the Derek Chu.
150?
Nope. Regular.
Huh.
Open order.
And the last one was the 1 in 25?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's all right.
And then this one is the cover A by Raleigh Rosmo.
Like the characters, I don't necessarily like the cover.
I feel like people are going to buy a lot of the B cover more than the A cover.
Yeah.
For some reason, this one is a 1 to 25 by Aaron McDermott.
Really?
This one is for Detective Comics 1060 cover B by Lee Bermejo. Deathstroke number 9. 1 to 25 for Jerome Opeña. And this one is the cover B for Derek Chu.
Looks like a pirate.
John Boy Myers.
Go ahead.
And Miko Sayan.
Like that.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, the classic 90s trade.
Yeah.
Not mad at it.
Yeah. It's freaking great, right? And this one is it's DC versus Vampire Hunters number 1, John Boy Myers.
That's pretty dope.
So you did multiple covers?
No, this one. So the other ones were DC. Oh yeah. So there's two covers. This one is the John Boy Myers, and this one is the Miko Sayan. So there's two covers for
gotcha.
Two covers for DC versus Vampire Hunters.
I like those covers.
And none of them are a Sensa variant.
So it's just 2 A and B, and there's no 1 in 25.
Yep. And it looks like they just popped in the PDF preview, so I gotta read that later on.
I guess it's really that season of the vampires, huh?
So there might be another cover for that?
No, that's just the 2. It's a one shot.
Okay.
Yeah. DC Pride 2022 number 1 at 1 in 25. Jen Bartel foil.
I mean, maybe there's in there for the guts.
Oh, so it's gonna be a foil
Kevin
cover.
Conroy story in it.
Yep, foil. Mm-hmm.
It's a pride cover.
Apologize for the quality of the cover, but that's all they got. Well, this one's by.
Huh?
So this one's a Joshua Swaby wraparound. Here's the difficulty in this one, or excuse me, this one right here. Yes, it's only 1 to 25, but it is a $9.99 for each open order.
Damn.
Yep.
$9.99. So even if you go half on that, it's like $5.
So DC done got hip, huh?
So 5 times 25, that's 125. Retailers, they still got to top another $10 on top of that, right? So I would say if you can find it for less than $100,
the jig is up, fellas.
right? I've been looking at the solicits, and they say that there's new stuff happening, but they don't say particularly that there's a new character. But this would be the perfect time for them to add a new one.
That's the Pride issue, right?
$9.99 returnable.
I do not see a return date on these.
Damn.
Yeah, no return date on this one yet.
This is the Pride book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's going to be a story written by Kevin Conroy. That's his first time writing a Batman story.
But Batman is Zdarsky starting, right? In like maybe like an issue or two.
Yeah.
So
it's like a little one-off story.
Well, so it's a one-shot written by Devin Grayson, Stephanie Williams, Travis Moore, Alyssa Wong, and other art by Nick Robles, Brittany Williams, even Evan Cagle, and Scott Forbes, and other 2022 celebration kickoffs. And then it's got like a whole list of freaking characters that are supposed to be in this thing. And there's supposed to be a pinup by P. Craig Russell, J.J. Kirby, and more. So,
I mean, off top for 100 copies, you're spending 1,000 or more. You know what I mean? Shipping and everything.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah. So this one is the cover A by Phil Jimenez. Batman Fortress 1. This one is the 1 in 25 by Derek Robertson.
I like that cover.
And I've already read it. It's not too great. It's alright. And this is the cover B by Doali. Aquaman number 4 by Miko Soyan.
That looks terrible.
It's the blackest he's ever looked.
Yeah, that looks terrible. That looks like what's up with his arms.
I know.
They're like two inches long.
Action Comics number 1043 by Julian Totino Tedesco. Let me make it over to some of the diamond stuff because this one is Nightmare Man number 1 by Source Press. Good Boy.
Ooh, volume 2.
Size.
This is the 1 in 25, right?
Yes. Let me check on that real quick.
Is on some Rambo shit?
Oh, so Good Boy's the
Good Boy. This one is a 100 copies.
Oh, it's a 1 in 100. Oh, you have to order 100 copies to order this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's 100 plus.
Yeah. So this is a story that's the reverse John Wick, right?
Yeah.
Where John Wick dies and then the dog takes revenge. So, but this is part 2. So Garrett Jones writing it.
So the first arc already ended, and then they're doing the second one.
Yeah, so this is the second arc.
Gotcha. 100. Do you know how much those are per issue? The cover price of?
It's like 4, isn't it?
$3.99.
$3.99. Okay.
Harbinger. Never thought I saw this lady again, but okay.
I know, right?
Okay. But hey, Women with Curves, back in style, man.
Yes, sir.
This one is by Orzu, and it's an open order.
She's a character in the book.
I forget what her name is, but yeah.
Okay.
Mel's favorite character.
Yeah.
Okay,
Chastity. That's what her name.
No.
No.
I
thought it was something crazy. Let's see.
Did it start with an F? Is it an F? Faith. Yeah, Faith.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
That's not bad.
That is awesome.
Lucio Perillo, Ultraviolet, and
it kind of looks like Beyonce.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Now there's a regular. So all these Ultraviolet joints have been doing really well. So just saying, if you guys want to open order those.
It's open order.
I mean, yeah. No, I'm not sure if it's open order. Let me check real quick. But if you want to pre-order those, definitely pre-order those. But all I know is that these Ultraviolet ones have been doing really well and selling out sometimes.
No reorders. Oh shit.
Yeah, so that's the regular, and that's Ultraviolet.
And how many other Ultraviolets have come out?
Oh, quite a few.
Oh, okay.
Quite a few, yeah. And I think this is kind of the most plainest one, actually.
All right. Yeah, these aren't bad.
Let's see. Ultra. So this one, actually, this one, there is a trade dress of this one.
Oh, no
FOC, yeah.
No trade dress. Just like that.
And then the Virgin is a 1 out of 11. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. This one is a Sudan. And there is a version of this one as well.
I heard the story for this is like crazy.
I didn't even. I bought the issues, but I haven't read it. I haven't read it.
And this one is the Rose Beige.
Yeah, I got all the beige covers.
They could have made that a lot better.
Yep.
That one's actually pretty dope. But the best one is the one they could have made a lot better.
Just checking on this one because I feel like this one is this Red Sonja. This one's by Lau. Jonathan Lau.
I like this. It's not bad.
Elvira and Harlan. This one's by Royal. Stargirl by Behemoth. Power Rangers Universe.
Who's it, Caitlyn Jenner?
The Hidden Plate Magic. Magic the Hidden Planeswalkers. Okay, who that's by? More Magic. Firefly. Zombies and Robots. This one's a little weird because it reminds me of the Animal Castle stuff.
Oh, kind of looks like those covers as well.
Unnatural Blue Blood. Momoko.
Terrible.
Well, it's better than that first one.
Dude, bro, that is so bad.
That shit was so confusing.
Yeah, I'm a Momoko fan, and I wouldn't pick this up.
Who is it? Yeah. Natural Blue Blood. Step by Bloody Step.
This is the last issue for the series, right?
Is it? Man, I haven't even started reading the first one.
Yeah. Ninth and Dark Evolution, we're talking about this on cover picks. I think a couple of the issues are actually like silent issues.
Huh. And this one is by Tula Lotte. Radiant Black. This one's actually pretty good. This one is a 125 by Davies. Philadelphia. This one is by Alexander. This one's by cover B by Bonetti. Now this one's a little. I'm gonna have to get back to reading this because I thought Philadelphia was just about freaking vampires, but now you're telling me it's about werewolves as well. A little weird. You weren't Bush-Adelphia. Jesus. Ice Cream Man.
That one was interesting, man. That one was really interesting. I almost put that on my FOC list.
The Ice Cream Man?
That cover right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's got too much shit going on, man.
It's cool art, though, man. I have a thing for eyeballs, man. Eyeballs, astronauts, and mushrooms, and skulls.
And bees. Why does the bee have a fucking eye that fucking big?
That thing's cool, man. I love that shit. You remember the old school Santa Cruz eyeball logo?
Yep. Yeah. It's very surrealist, right?
I would love to have this as a poster, though.
Yeah.
Helicop.
Want no part of it. Yuck.
Go away. You
that
don't
looks like
freaking...
somebody that stole my shoes in high school that was just wanted to fuck with me because she was a man hater.
Because she liked you, Brian. She secretly liked you.
That looks like the hot chick's sister that hates dudes.
It's a Frankie's exclusive for Unnatural Straight.
Tell him why you're mad at Brian.
Frankie's Comics. All right, we go. Keep going.
Ooh. Whoa. What's up, Amber? What's her name? What was that Texas chick's name that died? From Playboy, that married the old dude.
Oh, Anna Nicole Smith.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Smith.
That looks like just like Anna Nicole Smith.
That Playboy is worth some good dough.
Yeah, it's the Rose Best Frankies for Unnatural. I don't see that. And I'm not clicking around to fucking find the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, dude, if I can't find the shit, your shit in the first fucking go. Especially if you're not fucking, hooking me up. Yeah. That's the way that go. Department of Truth.
Yes, they have
one of those forgotten fucking titles for me, man.
They have a sketch cover variant this week, right?
Yeah, where it's they have a blank cover And then
yeah, it's all Spawn has an all black cover.
There's a McFarlane incentive cover too, as well, right? It's like a 1 in 100.
I want 10 of those all black covers, man. Those are badass.
Yeah, for Department of Truth.
That's the 1 in 100 right there.
Not a
some
fan.
fucking reason. Yeah. Then there's this one, which is the 150. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that's a Martin Simmons cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because isn't the A cover like where it's like red, white, and blue background?
It's the Statue of Liberty. Talking about the cover A?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
It's not too good. The Gunslinger Spawn. I think this is what you were talking about, or what Brian was talking about.
Yep.
The black. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 129. Once again, we're marching toward Venus. So her body parts have showed up, but not necessarily like her as a whole right now.
Oh, is that why everyone's trying to say 127's like cameo or whatever?
Yeah.
Or not
and I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Right, because it's like it's her foot and her head and her arms, and this thing's over there and that thing's over there. So I think that's fair.
But people are gonna make that argument that the B cover is the Venus cover, right?
Oh, talking about the cover?
Yeah, for
No,
127, right?
It should not, because the thing that's inside the issue has got stitches all over. It's like a Frankenstein Venus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because what is it? This issue where it's all of Venus, like basically like hanging there or something like that.
Yeah. That's a big thing.
So who is Venus? Is that like a new character, or I'm lost?
It's like a Frankenstein thing that this dude is working on.
This is it right here.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
No, it's Venus de Milo or whatever, right? Or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, it's supposed to be Venus de Milo, but it's not like the old Venus de Milo from the cartoon. This one is something that this crazy dude is stitching together. But then again, I don't know enough about fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Venus or anything.
Like Krang.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Krang up top instead of down bottom.
Let's see. I'm trying ADT. I'm trying to bring it up, but it's not. It won't let me bring it to another URL. All right. My Little Pony. I thought some of these were cute. In case y'all got little girls out there. We have Demons number 3. And this one is the cover B, Frank Avila.
What's the story about?
See, the solicit says Faith is put to the ultimate test as Lamb and Gus face demons of their past. The angelic and demonic forces of the world collide in the show-stopping first arc's finale. And then that's it.
Yeah, pass.
Written by Scott Snyder.
Okay. I remember hearing someone talking about this.
Hey.
Yeah. But I mean, I know he was trying.
What was that? Was that the Capullo one that he's doing?
Yeah.
Demon Days or something like that?
Yep.
We
yeah. This is Capullo and Snyder.
Yeah, Marvel.
Image.
Yep. And just so you know, there is a one. This one is also a 1 to 25 that you can have signed. I don't know why they wouldn't do it for the first one, but Business decisions.
They didn't care about it until it started blowing up.
Did it blow up though?
I don't think. Not
I
really.
think there was the number one had a variant that was doing well for a while.
This one, the first issue for this one initially did blow up, then people forgot about it. This one is Pearl 3 of number 1. This one was written by Michael Bendis. It was originally written for DC, but now it has been moved to Dark Horse. And the reason why I have high hopes for this one is because now that it's moved over to Dark Horse does have a first look thing with Netflix. But now with all the crap going on with Netflix, I don't know if they have the money for new projects right now. So I know what BB was thinking. I see his vision, but wrong timing right now.
You gotta be real on point right now.
And this one is the Gatos 1 in 10. Oh yeah, which one this one is? Transformers: The Last Bot Standing 1 in 10. This one's the regular cover B. This one's probably the best one. Some Rocketeer. Star Trek Discovery. G.I. Joe, The Real American Hero, number 293, has a retailer incentive, which has almost all 3 of the Snake Eyes on the freaking cover.
That's badass because it has Snake Eyes version 1, Snake Eyes version 2, and Dawn Lopez Snake Eyes. Is her name Dawn Lopez? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But that version 2 Snake Eyes in the back, man, that is boss Snake Eyes right there.
And that's a 1 in 10?
Yep. And then the cover A has I forget what the fuck this dude's name.
Mentor.
Yeah. Here's the Fortnite X Marvel Zero Wars.
But these are interesting, right? That one's interesting. And then there's one that's really interesting with that one's cool. That one's pretty cool. But there's another one with is this Gwen on the cover? No, that one's decent. Then there's one more, right?
Yeah. Hold on. This one just popped up for me. I didn't see this one before. This one is the cover A. Let me pull this one up because I had not seen this one before. What the fuck is this?
Fortnite stuff. There's one, and there's another one that I don't think you've shown yet. That is it. That's it right there. That one's. If they had that guy in the front out of there, that'd be a sick cover.
I assume that's a Fortnite character, right?
Right. So
yeah,
Fortnite.
I don't care. Get him out of there. They picked the wrong one to put on with Miles.
Okay, so hold up. So Fortnite X Marvel Zero number 1. This is the UK Torini Miles Morales. It's limited to 3,000 copies. This item does not apply towards the racial variants for Fortnite X Marvel Zero War number 1. So excuse me while I put in a whole bunch of fucking copies. I'm gonna order this shit right now. Because he who puts in his order first usually gets the shit fucking.
It doesn't have a weird
coming soon, 100 copies, so whatnot.
But it doesn't have like some weird qualifier for it or anything like that?
No, it's just 3,000 copies. That's it. And just so you know, you see how I didn't have a slide for it? Because it wasn't there earlier.
Oh, so it's letting us. We're gonna sneak this in.
I was working on these slides till 4 p.m. and that shit was not on there. So that's a late edition. Huh. You know what's interesting Ooh, this is really interesting. Cause I'm on the PRH site right now. It's not on there. It's on the
Previews
Diamond
has
site,
it.
but
Previews has it. If you go to the previews
Right.
FOC list.
Right. So Diamond has it, but it's not in the. Ooh. So that means I can only order it through Diamond. That's crazy. And it's $5.99 per. I apologize, everybody, that I'm doing business in the middle of this. But I'm trying
to reserve your stash.
Yeah. Commit adjustment. Go to the shopping list.
So do you think like 10 years from now, people are going to be like really like searching for these like Fortnite covers and stuff like that? Like the kids that are playing now, like when they get disposable income?
No.
I don't think so. People are forgetting about all this shit.
Yep.
It's going to go all those GameStop covers. Remember that shit? Nobody gives a fuck about that shit now.
Yeah.
It depends on which one.
Yeah, like the one of Spider-Man coming out the grave. Nobody remembers
Batman.
That shit.
There's a cool Batman one.
Yeah. What, the Arkham Knight?
Yeah, the Arkham Knight.
Well, they also had the power up ones that you had to like get points.
There's a couple cool Deadpool ones too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a Harley Quinn one as well.
Did you guys see Javin Jordan's new cover that he put out on his Instagram?
The one for MegaCon?
Let me find this shit, dude. This shit is... I saw this shit and I had to go buy a copy.
Nice.
Check this shit. I'll share this shit. I'll show you this before I leave. Got a pizza in the oven. Look at this shit.
Where we at?
It's an exclusive, but look at that.
Woo!
It's a metal cover too.
That is straight Pink Floyd. Put on the Pink Floyd fucking record, not the CD, motherfuckers. The record.
that is
slip away.
My art style right there. Like if you look at all the logos that I make, like for Bogcast and for Flipside and for Amazing, it's like pink and purple astronauts and skulls and shit. Like this just everything about this I love.
Now, which comic is this? This is
it's at Rabbit Comics, and it is what is it? Astronaut Down.
You know, it wasn't until you clicked off that I just saw the skeleton in there.
Yeah, look at that, dude.
Fuck, man.
That
is pre-Cold War.
Yeah, Rabbit Comics exclusive, Astronaut Down #1, Javin Jordan variant. There's only 60 of the medals, 50 of the medals. So I just went and instantly grabbed 2 of them. I was like, yeah, I'm all over this shit.
Nice.
My thought on the menthol ban, excellent. Smoke weed instead. Get rid of that fucking tobacco shit. You only use tobacco to roll your shit in.
Targeted demographics. That goes back to my whole thing about targeted demographics and how to get you, man.
Smoke weed instead.
Smoke weed every day.
That's how I quit smoking.
I really need to move out of Texas.
Look at that. Wow.
Well, I mean, if you're in Texas, I mean, how far are you away from the border?
Yeah, you can't play around though in Texas, right? They have some crazy laws.
Yeah. I mean,
just go down there and freaking do what you got to do.
I mean, I'm in a big city, so it's a bit more forgiving, but like anywhere else, like small town Texas, like you're fucked.
Well, see, I mean, like that's why, like, if you're in Texas, the border is right, like Ciudad Juarez is not too far, set yourself up down there for a little on the weekends. That's what I'm saying. On the weekends, just go down there, freaking relax, do what you got to do down there, then come back. We can head clear and everything.
True.
Shit. Now that's what I used to do when I used to live in California. Straight to Tijuana.
Where were you at in California?
I was in Santa
Barbara?
Not Santa Barbara. Not that far. Shit. Bernardino. San Bernardino. A little bit for San Diego and San Isidro, which is like right over that motherfucker. And then you can fucking get an apartment real cheap down in fucking Tijuana for like $80 a month. Oh, that was like shit, 15 years ago. No. You could get one for real cheap. Fucking just fucking in the bars and everything right there, man. Shit, everything you fucking need. But once again, that was when there was like dollar tacos, street tacos as well. So there were times and everything. See, I started talking about tacos. Big Remo comes back up.
Yeah, I considered it, man. I consider getting a spot in Mexicali, man. My job, I have one of my lines is in Mexicali, so I might have to go out there a few times a year. So might be worth it.
I would love if we had just had a fucking Comic-Con in fucking Mexico.
The Mole.
Yeah, I was about to say the Mole.
Not Mexico City. Fuck that. That's too dangerous. Fuck that. Anywhere where I can fucking take a taxi real quick to get the fuck out of Dodge.
I'm starting to realize, man, a lot of that shit is over exaggerated, man.
All right, guys, I'm gonna bounce, but I want to just remind everybody tomorrow night, Saturday night, Modern Comic Mayhem. We're talking a lot about Neal Adams and losing him, and then come hang out, check it out, go watch. Last couple days ago, we pulled these live on air, and it's hilarious. So go watch it.
1987 baseball autograph card gold parallel for Wander fucking Franco. What's the other one?
Jose Canseco.
Hold up, wait. Why does that say 1987?
Because they're making them look like this. They're making them look like the 1987 card.
Yeah, that's no good. Is it going to have at least have the RC on there?
Yeah, it's going to have the rookie and the autograph. So here, check this out. This is kind of cool. So this is this might be the card I'm getting, but just with an autograph on it, numbered to 50 and gold instead of black border. It'll be gold. But there you go. Right. This says 87 Topps baseball autograph gold card parallel. So that's what I'm guessing that this is. 87 Topps parallel. And then, but check this out. So this is a one going right now.
Christ.
It's the this isn't even numbered to 50. This is just the silver pack auto, the Mojo auto, and it's at $1,500 right now with 17 hours left. So we'll see. This says what number is it? It says
yours
a number
gold,
on it. Right? So my number is 87. My number is 87BA-WF. So mine won't look like this. Mine will look. I don't know what mine will look like.
What was the other one? Is that Jose something?
Canseco. Jose Canseco.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha. Autograph. I couldn't believe it, dude. We pulled 2 redemptions out of 1 box.
You get any Bobby Wood shit?
He's not. He probably won't be out until Series 2. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, Mets no hitter today too. I also pulled a couple of that. Did you see that, Yee? That what's that McGill dude? Tyler McGill got a no hitter today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nate's gonna be super stoked.
Yeah. I saw Nate send a text earlier, and I was like, oh, must be the Mets.
Yeah. I'll check these out though. I pulled these too. This is really cool. These came in the same pack.
Oh yeah, the Jackie Robinson short print.
Yeah,
and,
dude.
And the 87 throwback.
In the same pack. The 87 throwback Jackie Robinson and the short print Jackie Robinson, dude. Beautiful.
In the same pack.
Yep.
Wow. They wanted that person to come up.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Have fun. We'll see you tomorrow. See you whenever. We'll see you when we see you. Much love.
All right. Later, Brian.
What's your? You say you had a whatnot coming up soon?
May 4th, we're doing a crazy Star Wars whatnot. Yeah, Jesus. Dude. Crazy, dude. I've been bagging and boarding books. So I'm gonna go 3 hours on Wednesday, May 4th, and then do a 3-hour show every Sunday for just Star Wars. I've got so many amazing Star Wars books. So yeah. Does Nate have an IG account, guys? Yes. Fetz Rancor. Nate's IG account is Trial by Gods. Trial by Gods. Yeah. Trial by Gods. You can actually, if you hit my, if you go to my IG, Fetz, and I think he's in my link tree. If you go to my link tree, I think Nate should be in there. Let me take a look.
Oh, Gus is right. I heard it was a combined no-hitter with 5 pitchers.
Yeah, let me put this. In your.
Yeah, they were talking about him on ESPN.
All right, here, put that in the chat. You can find everything there. All the links are there.
Nice.
Set. So, yeah. Yeah, combined no hitter. It was crazy. It was nuts. Thank you, Uniform 13. You fucking rule, man. That was awesome to pull that, get that Thrasher cover. I hope it comes in nice condition. We'll see what it looks like. I'll definitely pull it out for pickups once I get it. So, that being said, much love, you guys. I'm out.
All right, man. That was Brian McClay here to give you all your trading card needs. Oh man, freaking love that fucking guy. All right, so DT sent me this thing. I mean, the fuck? I mean, it's a pig. It's a pig. I gotta keep reminding myself. It's a fucking pig, man. Like Jesus. I guess I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
By pig, you mean Busty Cop?
Both.
It's inappropriate in so many ways. And this is for A Natural Blue Blood #1 by Rose Beige. $20 for the Virgin.
Ooh, I found her first published work last weekend.
Which was what? The cheerleader joint?
No, the Bee and Puppy Cat #9.
I thought it was the cheerleader joint.
No, it was the Bee and Puppy Cat.
Yeah, I found it for $2.
That's awesome sauce.
I know.
It's like, what, a $50 book?
I think like 50 to 80, something like that.
Good condition?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone in my area, that's the only issue no one ever has around me.
All right. Pushing on. What if Miles Morales #2 became Wolverine? Strain #3. This one's a Momoko. Meh. Just looks like some old crazy white lady. I don't know what's going on here. And then there's that new villain. This one. Here's the Skrull variant. This one actually looks pretty good. I like this one.
That's in Hubley, right?
Let's see. Looks like it.
Who is it though?
Oh,
it's not Magic,
this
right?
This one is the cover A.
No, isn't it like
Bjorn Bjorns?
Yeah.
Isn't it like Clea or something like that? Isn't that who this is?
His wife, right? Whatever, his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Fat Rancor says he's not conflicted by his arousal to this. I would never try it in real life, but I would eat those pork rinds. Ugh. Great heavens.
But he get the chitlins.
We do not eat the chitlins just like that, sir. You know, you put some hot sauce on it first. Make sure it's clean. You know. Darth Vader number 23. This is not the first cover of these clones, right?
Bad Batch.
Of Bad Batch?
Yeah. Pretty sure they've shown up somewhere else.
Well, didn't they have they had a Squadron 99 that was that incentive cover for, what was it, 23? But it's not the same characters from the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ordered a few just in case.
Is this a one at 25 though?
No,
it's just a regular.
Oh, it's just open to order.
Mm-hmm. And this one is the Takashi Okazaki open order.
Damn, that's a good cover.
They're doing a lot of the anime styles for this one.
Looks badass though.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, especially with the vision stuff.
Yeah. This one is Bounty Hunters.
Giving him the hands, he was like, "Around, get the fuck around."
Knights of X number 2. This is the one where I said there's supposed to be a new villain in this one. Hold on, let me check this one. This looks like there's been a lot of changes. Oh, that's good. This one is the Manahini. Carnage.
That kind of looks weird.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy too. Getting off choking this dude.
Well, I think it's like the Carnage looks cool, but it's the person's face that looks weird.
Yeah.
Carnage doing what Carnage does.
Yeah.
This is the Baron's Scroll variant. This one is amazing.
That is sick.
By Kendrick Lamar. Avengers Forever. By Phil Noto. And there's supposed to be this new character for Avengers Forever. His name is Vibranium Man.
Man. Well, I mean, I guess if people are saying, like a lot of first appearances are coming out of the series, right? I'm just joking.
Uniform 13 is asking, so is Marvel cut off really to Sunday? Isn't Marvel wonky somehow with dates? Well, if it all depends on your LCS. Some LCSs are saying definitely Saturday or definitely Sunday. If you order through me, I need to have that stuff like early Monday, right? That way I can process your stuff and we could talk and communicate about what's going on and what you actually freaking need. Bronze Age Nurse says this is Tosin.
Oh, where it's gonna be like hyped up like Tosin.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
I'm not even chasing any of this shit.
I'll probably come on jizz rag paper.
Yeah, right. If I can find one, I'll get it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way for it.
I mean, it's an open order, so it's not like it's going to be.
Yeah. All of the books are open orders, so it's like,
yeah.
There's only been 2 incentives since it all happened, and only one is the one to have.
That's crazy. Let me check real quick. It was very okay. There's one Strange had a 1-25. I don't think there's that many.
We haven't really talked about that many ratios tonight.
Yeah, there was not that many ratios tonight. What the fuck?
There hasn't been a lot lately. I mean, except for like.
Okay, all right, Marvel. I see you. Good on Marvel for that shit.
Spider-Man covers, been Rachel, Moon Knight, and a couple titles.
I like that. All right, Aaron, man, freaking that's all I got, man. Freaking, we went through, so Ninth he had his Millcast. We did news. We even did a little bit of freaking stocks. Freaking Blind Adam got to talk about his junk once again. I don't know. He's always talking about his junk and all the porn stars he gets to hang out with. Even Brian, he got to talk a little bit about freaking sports trading cards, man. Freaking. So, is there anything you want to talk about before you close this out? And if you don't, like, when's the next time we get to see you?
The next time you'll get to see me is I'll probably show up for Brian's show tomorrow for the Modern Comic Mayhem, and then Sunday I will be selling comic books on Whatnot, and it's a show you don't want to miss because it's books I should be selling on eBay, but I'm going to be selling them on Whatnot. So I'm thinking about throwing up a X-Men 266 newsstand.
Damn.
I'll probably have that Captain Carter #1. And I think I even spotted a Spawn #9 newsstand. All raw. So I need to get that money for MegaCon.
When is MegaCon?
The 19th and 22nd.
Yep.
Okay. How about you, Remo? I know you said you had some shows going on later on this week.
Tentatively. The Comic Call crew. I'm not sure if we're doing a show tomorrow, but I haven't heard anything yet. So. But every week on Drunken Chat, like I said, I'm gonna be scheduling up. My birthday's next Thursday, so I'm gonna try and schedule up a Whatnot show probably after that, shortly after that.
Okay.
I gotta set up my office, man. Once I set up my office, then I can know where I'm gonna be streaming from.
You're not in your office right now?
Nah, man, this is makeshift.
You say this is the ghetto, man. This is my office.
I got a whole new man. My job paid for me an office, so I got all new furniture, everything. So I got to set that up, and then once I do that, then I'll know where I'm gonna be broadcasting from, and then man, we'll start seeing more content.
High Voltage Mark is asking, I was looking for that Fortnite with Miles. The site I went said it was a UK edition. Does that sound right? Maybe. It says there's a thing that says UK, something like that. But I was able to order it just a few minutes ago. So if you need some help with that ordering, I mean, if you want to, once again, I always say, hey, order through your LCS. But if you need some surety on ordering that, just freaking let me know, and you can order through me.
Yeah. Get them up, Walters. Like he'll take care of you, man. Get everything you need.
Harvard Sports Card says, hey, Amazing Spider-Man #3, Usagi variant, 1/100. First print, yep, 5/11. I don't know if it changed. I would have to look that up later when I'm not freaking drunk and sleepy.
Drunk and sleepy.
Adam, what's the next cooking show that we're gonna see from you?
Let's see. Wednesday, 9 p.m. Awesome Sauce Radio. Amazing this week.
What recipe are you trying?
Not sure yet.
Oh, so you're actually cooking? Dang.
No, not yet.
I'm gonna have to tune in and watch. I'm already subscribed, so.
Yeah, man, you gotta give the subscribers what they want. We can only take so many ass and titties, and the manager talk about how he's trying to get it on with. That's not. I'm old, man. That don't interest me anymore. I want to see food. That's all I care about.
Okay.
Food.
Then what do you want me to learn to cook? Gosh damn it!
I don't know.
Start out easy, like do like scrambled eggs, and then do like a grilled cheese or something like that,
Okay,
and then get into
grilled
more
cheese.
complicated stuff.
Yeah, at this point, I will freaking settle for you putting some water in a freaking ramen freaking cup and putting that in the microwave.
No, I have to drill the line somewhere. Ramen noodles are banned.
Yeah, they get
all
all that.
I'll tell you what, man. I bought some pho. That's not how you say it. Pho. From Costco.
Oh no,
that shit was fucking amazing.
Oh really?
Amazing.
I get murdered if I did that.
I am all about.
I got like 6 in my neighborhood, just in walking distance. There's 6 different restaurants.
Yeah, I tell you what, man. Freaking, it is almost the perfect drunk food, man. Because I was in not DC, but the Bet MGM. I think it's in like Maryland or something like that. And me and my wife, we had just got done fucking gambling our little fucking $20 because I don't like fucking gambling like that. But I was butt hurt after losing that $20, so we went to bed, and that shit pissed me off. So I was like, no way, let me go back downstairs because there's nothing but like fucking restaurants down there, and they're all open almost 24/7 except for like the sushi joint. Mm-hmm. And there's a pho place down there it was just lined up 2:00 in the morning. That shit just had a fucking line and shit. Grabbed that shit, fucking ate it. Shit.
There's a spot down the street that stays open until like 3-4 in the morning, and then they open back up at like 6. But they go all night, man. You go there after the club, and they have Vietnamese, Filipino, and just basically Vietnamese and Filipino, and that shit is fire, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Jay Bonilla gets it. It's like manure for
my
a
first
hangover.
Cooking show, I'll make a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches.
There you go.
See, that's a little complicated because you got to cook the bacon. But all right, man.
We can microwave the bacon. Save some time.
So for me, just no MPP this week. I did one last week with Johnny Hughes and a professor. I guess we're back together. Then Wednesday, if I'm all healed up and everything, then you'll see me with Blind Adam again, and freaking hopefully Autumn's back. But I know she's got all types of stuff happening. And then Whatnot, man. So if I do a Whatnot this weekend, after the 5th freaking sale, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the wheel, and the wheel doesn't determine who wins. The wheel determines what you win for free, right? So whether it be your freaking free comic or a free poster, or even better for you, is a free pack of cards. So I've got some good shit.
Hey. Yeah, I know you have
shit.
You have like what, that F1, and I'm pretty sure you have like what, first edition.
I do have that, but I don't think so here's what I would do. I would wait till if I have a sale of like $100-$200, then, and a person wants me to open that, then yeah, that's fine. But if it's like in $1 or like $10 range or some shit like that, I got the new Don Russ basketball. I've got some Don Russ football.
Nice.
If it's a Star Wars, if somebody wins a Star Wars book, I've got some Star Wars stuff to freaking open. Just normal shit.
Yeah.
If it just hits a toy, once again, it all depends on how much you spent. If it's just a normal fucking toy, you just get the surprise toy. If you spend an enormous amount of money and it hits on toy, I got some crazy ass fucking toys that I need to fucking get out of my fucking house because I'm tired of fucking looking at it. Take up too much fucking space. Please help me clean my house. Give me more space. Did Death Dealer 2 have any ratios? Well, give me 30 seconds if I can find my fucking mouse, and I will be able to tell you, because Death Dealer number 1 had some amazing covers, and freaking, I forget what the print run for that shit was going to be. Was it going to be like 10,000 or something like that? I know freaking Opus. I know they're feeling themselves right now, and they're fucking loving it. Like, oh man, that's all we had to do. We didn't have to come up with an original story. We just had to fucking put out fucking amazing fucking cover. So, oh man, they've already got the Death Dealer cover 3 up. Death Dealer 1 of 5. Let me add that. So that's the 1 of 5 photo toy variant. And then there's also a Bill Sienkiewicz. And then the 1 in 20 is the same thing. It's just a version of that one. And then that's it. Yep. That's it. Does he sell death? I'm going to do Kanye West of custom cards. Lucas, what's your whatnot? My whatnot is Chitlins Green. Or wait, is it? Or is it just Lucas Pacina? I think my whatnot is Lucas Pacina, but you'll be able to find my sales by
you
looking
used
for
your government name? Holy shit.
Yeah, because I haven't figured out how to change my name yet. But you can find my sales by Chitlins Greens and Cornbread.
You just email them and make a request for it.
Yep. But that is all I got, man. Freaking it was once again, it was wonderful hanging out with you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, even though Mel is out there freaking with his high heels and lipstick trying to work through the streets, trying to get it, you know. Hey, freaking mama needs new shoes. I get it, you know. But once again, thanks for hanging out with us, and I love you guys. We're out.
For each man in his time.